Yes, people. Deadline day is upon us. But Liverpool are not waiting, bro. Liverpool are getting deals done left, right, and center, man. But listen, we spoke last night. We have to speak again. Alexander Isak is in the building. He's doing his medical today. So it's going to be very, very interesting. I can't wait to see what number he picks up, by the way. Big up to Sav in the building, first and foremost.
Come on.
Bro, man. But before we get started, man, let's, you know what I mean? See how everyone is, see how the people is, see how you are. See how I am, bro. But yeah, man, let the people know how you are today, my bro. We might.
Yeah, I got one in the chat, man. Hope everyone's well. Take care of themselves and that. All good, man. All good, man. I feel great, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Kick off the week in the right way. Me and you both got our training and that done this morning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's the main thing. But we get out of the way, bro. Discipline and that. And then, yeah, let's run these football screens, bro. Let's get it done. So,
hey, you know what?
Close. Yeah,
the chest is feeling good, you know, Sav. I can't lie. Like that.
Don't start this.
All right. No, but you're the guy in it, so I've got to let you know. Like, yeah,
no,
but
you don't need to let me know. Let you girl know, blood. You don't need to let me know about your pecs, blood. It's all right, man. It's all right, man.
No, I thought it was a safe space we can, you know what I mean, share and.
No, I was about to ask you how you are, but clearly you're feeling yourself. I hear it.
Nah,
Baddie Ends is back, bro.
I don't know if I'm baddie, but I might be close to being a baddie, you know. Because I ain't gonna lie, there's moments and I'm like, yeah, I'm that guy, you know. Like there's some. I think every man and ladies feel like that though. There's a moment where you're like, yo, yeah, man, I'm feeling myself today, you know. You know when you look in the mirror and go, nah, I'm that guy still, that lady.
Yeah, man. Everyone should love themselves first before anyone else. Tell you that much.
Nah, bro. But big up to the chat, man. Who's in the building? Let's have a quick look as well. Animi Kun, big up to yourself, man. Think he's gonna stay at Palace. Not getting a replacement. We'll definitely chop that up. Big up to my broski, Honesty in the building as well. Yeah, nah, we'll get. I see that as well. The Igor stuff. Igor looking hench as well, bro. I know.
Igor, bro. He's got no neck on it. He's just
like, why is man so?
Yeah, man. You got that thingy, man. You remember how thingy used to be built? Julio Baptista, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just
that's as soon as I saw it, bro.
No
like,
neck.
Yeah, man. I
don't know if I would want to look like that though. Big up to Scraps. Big up to Morris as well. The man them are in the building. Morris, I hope you do you know what? I swear Morris has like 3 different profiles, unless he changes his picture.
He changes.
I've seen one for WWE, one for Arsenal.
Changed his picture because he didn't have that picture yesterday.
I know he had the Arsenal one, didn't he? He was trying to go into that war room and then got cooked still. I hear it. It's all right, man. Big up to Callum in the building as well. Big up to Friday in the building. Who else? Bro, why is everyone's name all mad, bro? Like, Najab. Big up to you, bro. I want to say, bro, maybe it's not a bro, but hopefully, you know, I pronounced it right and got it right. But let's see. But yeah, man, just keep changing his profile picture. But you know what, Savvy? I was thinking, you know what we were saying about the gaming stuff? I was talking to my boy yesterday, Dan, obviously Arsenal fan.
Yeah, big up Dan, man. I love Dan, man. Dan's cool, bro.
He's off for a little bit, man. He had knee surgery still.
That's why he played so bad at clubs that time.
That's not.
That shouldn't affect his game. That's.
Man, if you're watching, stop me. Now he had like he had the ACL. He did some madness to his ACL playing football. And obviously he is kept working, and it didn't heal. And then he did something to his meniscus, bro. Then he told me yesterday the meniscus flipped round, and that's why he couldn't bend his leg. It was all over the place, bro.
No man should be tearing ACLs and meniscus just working.
He's playing football, and then he was playing football. But no, he said, do you know what? That weren't even a funny part. Yeah, he said, yeah, he had to have an operation on it, and obviously went well in it. So,
big up, Dan. That's good that he went well, though.
Yeah, he said, I had to obviously went there. He said, obviously, I hadn't had a major operation in like that in like forever in it or whenever, never. He said that all he saw was people in suits. He said, I don't know if I wanted to be scared or not be scared. Like, he was just mad. Then he said, you know the gas thing where they give you the gas thing to
the gas in there, like a girl.
No, not the gas. You're
like a pregnant thing, bro.
No, like, or the one where they put you to sleep in it, and he said, "I'm just breathing twice."
Yeah,
He said, "Yeah." He said he breathed in, then he breathed in again. He looked at the time. He said 2:00. Then he's like, he blinked, and it was 6:00. He said, "Bro."
Wiped him out, boy.
Bro, he said, "Now I know." He said, "Now I know." You know when people are like, "Oh yeah," when you count backwards from 10 to 1, yeah, and then you don't remember. He said, "I'm missing 4 hours, bro." He said, "I don't know what happened."
Funny, bro. That's just funny, man.
But big up, man. Big up to the people, then, man. Big up to the people, then. But let's talk about Alexander Isak, bro. Officially gonna be a Liverpool man. Medical getting done. I'm seeing private jets flying the family in because obviously the family has to come and witness what he's about to do. We spoke about what the video should be like when Liverpool announce it, because I don't think, even though Florian Wirtz is a top player, but I feel like Isak's one needs to be. It needs to be, that announcement video needs to be mad. That announcement video can't be something slight, something rubbish, something just, sitting on the
they
chair.
Should have prepped it already, man. They should have prepped that already.
You think they have? You think they would have probably been working on
something? They should at least have like an idea board of what's about to get filmed and that, because it was going to happen, innit? And they thought so anyway. So, yeah, man, hopefully. I mean, you either do something cold over the top, or you do something like simple but not like dead. Like just clean. That's Liverpool's aesthetic normally. It's just clean, innit? We don't like Arsenal and that do the over the top R&B thing. Man, you go all out and throw everything. Chelsea man just turn up, bruv. Spurs man do pictures, and Liverpool just do the clean thing. But it's taken so much to get over the line and that, bruv. That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think this one can just be a normal video, bro. Like not for me anyway. I feel like it has to be something that you look back at it and go, "Rah, that was mad," you know. Or you just like a watchable rewatch value. I don't think I will rewatch.
What if they do what if they just go old school and we get Guehi and it's just him and Guehi with the Liverpool scarf in Anfield? You know, like they used to do. Remember they used to do that in the stand. You just used to stand in the stands with your photograph with the scarf up. You have jeans on and a t-shirt.
Listen, I wasn't doing like YouTube those times, yeah. But surely they could have come up with better idea than that.
Bro, no one had better ideas, bro. Everyone used to do it. You'd either be in the conference room or just in the stands, blood. Just in the stands, bro.
Just like, yeah.
It was so dead. It was so dead. Meanwhile, at Madrid, man, the whole stadium sold out.
Yeah.
like a concert. Man, I do kick-ups and that. Yo.
And we're just doing just hold up the scarf, hold up the t-shirt, take 2 pictures, let the manager take one with you, let the owner take, and then that's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Like, hey, listen. Now it's done, bro. It's good, man. It's out to Liverpool player, bro. Who would have thought it, bro? You get me? Cold, man. It's dope still. And they do killing me because, like, all of this run around and all that stuff, which I get because business, all this run around, and Isak ends up at Liverpool, and this is just, here we go, Newcastle 5 minutes ago. So it happened anyway. Either way, all of this happened anyway, bro. It's like, flipping hell,
what did they do then? They changed their mind, and if Wissa is going there, they changed their mind on the other option then.
This was because this was.
But I swear they weren't. Who else did I see they were recently linked with? What's his name? Strand Larsen.
No, Wolves wouldn't let Strand Larsen go.
Hey, they said no. Okay, fair enough.
That makes sense though, because Wolves at the end of the day, bro. So if we let Strand Larsen go, which striker's coming to us, bro? When we started the season so bad, and there's a day left.
Yeah, they wouldn't have got no one in because no one would have thought let's.
Exactly. So they're gonna end up with. You know what it is, because did you see this statement that he put out on Instagram?
Nah.
Did you see that?
Nah.
Yeah, yesterday morning, and I think it was yesterday morning. He put out one of the Isak statements, bro.
I saw the I saw it, but I didn't read it.
Yeah.
I didn't read it.
He kind of was like on kind of done the Isak route thing as well, but in the thing he said, "I don't want to play for Brentford anymore."
That's mad.
He bigged them up. And then in the middle of it, it's like, yeah, but I want to leave, innit? And the fit not letting me leave.
They're not letting me leave. Big up to Kevin.
And I think after that, Brentford was just like, yeah, the writing's on the wall now. We can't do much about it, bro. Like at this point, if man's saying this, we have to let him go.
Yeah, because once you do them kind of statement, I knew like from when obviously we had that great conversation when Isak dropped his thing, and then man them were like, "Ooh, the shock factor in the room and all that craziness." But from that statement, I knew there's no going back. If he didn't say nothing, you can go, okay,
Yeah.
no one truly knows how he feels because he hasn't said anything. It's just literally what the club said and what little things you're hearing, like whispers, Chinese whispers. But as soon as I saw that on his thing, I was like, yeah, he can't stay at that club. There's no going back from that. You don't tell them about lies were told or this was told and promises were broken. Then you know what was crazy? I saw that. Did you watch that interview? Well, it wasn't even like an interview, but it got the a sports agent or was it? Yeah, it was a sports agent on Sky Sports, and then he tried to diss Isak as well. But he actually said what you said though. He said like, man can't be doing promises in this day and age. Go have it down on paper because your representatives let you down. And I was like, but the way the guy was speaking is if no, I'm that guy. Like he was the guy. I'm like, I'd rather you have got someone else on there. And then I don't know who this guy is. It doesn't mean that he's not someone big in the business.
Yeah.
But it was just some like football it actually said ex-football agent.
I told you, man, they're all trying to be celebrities now, bro. The time to change, man. All of these men have had enough of just having a regular job, bro. It's like now if I'm an agent, I need to be a super agent, bro. If I'm a journalist, I need to be a super journalist, bro. That's the wave they're on, bro. I knew that early. Not that guy who normally he's always covering stuff on Sky Sports.
Yeah.
He works with them. There's got Darmesh and the other geezer, bro, the small one. And I remember when he was speaking to Klopp, like about a month ago, 6 weeks, but the way he's speaking to Klopp like he was a dickhead, bro.
Yeah.
Remember that video?
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, bro, the way you can't be talking to man like that, bro. I said, that day I knew, I was like, nah. These men they're getting too big for their boots, bro.
But that's what you said, innit? Everyone's becoming a celebrity, bro, for no reason.
Same with the referees.
Like throwing coaches of being celebrities, set piece.
I don't think referees should have names anymore. I was thinking about it yesterday.
You say ref one.
Yeah, it should be numbers, bro. Default 1, default 2, blood.
Default 1. This ain't Pro Evolution, bro.
Yeah, because it's getting out of hand, bro.
Yeah, it's
getting
true.
out of hand. You know when I first remember that game when Mike Dean came out and he picked, and you know you walk past the ball, you pick it up. Remember when he pulled the face at the camera that time?
Yeah,
a couple of years back. I said, why are you sticking your tongue out like an Instagram girl? What are you doing? It's not funny, bro. Let the little scouts, the little, you know what I mean? The little mascots do the faces. And then I knew, blood.
Yeah, these men are definitely, they got that main character syndrome at the moment. Mostly big up Scottish Bear saying keep those likes coming, guys. It keeps liking the video. Big up to Cav as well, man. Cav says big up to the chat. I can't concentrate at work. I'm too excited. This is better than a birthday. Hey, nah, Cav, man. But actually, to be fair, I don't know, because yesterday I felt mad happy. And I don't even know if I'm that happy with birthdays. You might have a point, bro. If you find a way to skip work today, Gav, you already know. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Sometimes you might have to, because if you can't contain the excitement at work, I know for a fact you started writing 2 emails and got to like line 2 and forgot what you was typing. Just because you're checking your phone again to see if the other guy's coming through as well. But yeah, bro, it's amazing to kind of get these deals done. As I said, man, Liverpool's not been in this position where we're going after the top talents around the world, the top players around the world, and we're actually executing it as well. And the players actually want to come to Liverpool. And we're not afraid to kind of spend the money. Before, when we got to this position, we was like, yeah, we're going to go after these guys. We're going to buy these players. But then nothing really materialized, and we lose out on the plan A, and then didn't go after plan B. And then we'll wait. And then now we're missing out on trophies, missing out on maybe a dominant period. But for some reason this season, boy, they've changed that stance. And whether that's the Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards and those kind of guys kind of making sure, and then Arne Slot with the, maybe obviously having the discussion, which he does. But I feel like the club is now going, we need to make sure this club is sustainable for years to come, which it has been, because we've moved from 300 to whatever billions we're up to right now. And it just feels like now we're just on job now. And that's what I love about our team. We're just on job. The club, the team, the players, like everyone's pulling in the right direction. And this type of signing, the guy was willing to tarnish everything to join Liverpool Football Club. You can look at it in a negative way, but also can look at it in a positive way. Like he's willing to give up everything to join us.
Yeah, now it's done. And now he's our player, bro. Like there's no point looking at the negative now because he's not a Newcastle player anymore. So like that's fine, isn't it? That's like the man them who cheated in a previous relationship and then he's good to his new girl, blood. Nobody thinking about what he did before. He's a good husband now. That was his old girl. So listen, Isak's here now, bro, and it's only positive from this moment on, bro. He's a top player, bro. I think what you said about FSG is right, man. You know what it is, bro. I've always been cool with it, like the FSG thing. Like, you know me, bro. I don't care about owners like that, bro. I'm not saying that they're not. Of course, they're important because we wouldn't have a club otherwise. So the only time I really cared about them is when we nearly went into administration and then they came in. I was so happy that they did that, and they did gamble, bro. 300 mil, remember? Isak's half for old Liverpool Football Club. 300 mil we cost, bro. You get me? So to go from that to, if you look at the timeline, I don't even think they're actually splashing cash, bro. Like, I think people think they are, but it's what you said. These people are all young. They're setting Liverpool up for the future. And we earned money, bro. Like, we earned money, bro. Like, they're just doing the right way to do business and still make certain profits. And, you know what I mean? All the times before, we were earning money. Okay, we got to buy players and that. Don't get me wrong. Like, that money bullshit was their stuff, bro. It wasn't Klopp, bro. Like, that's how they've always done stuff. And it's like, if we earn more money, we can obviously spend more money, but stuff needed to be done at the club at the same time, the training ground, everything needed to be done. It got us to a sustained period where Liverpool are like, okay, on top of our business, on top of everything, on top of sponsors. So what happens next with our money for on top of everything? We can buy players, bro.
Yeah.
We can buy, and we can be willing to put in bids. I reckon if somebody else was in this bid for Isak and he had 2 clubs, Liverpool would have carried on going to get him. Because it's for years, bro. It's for years down the line, man. 5 years from now, bro, I told you, man, one of the players in the Prem is going to be 220 or something like that.
Because you're right. The value of players are obviously going up over they're going to keep going up. Because there's going to be players where people would probably overrate, underrate, whatever you want to call it, and their values are going to be crazy. But also as well, the way we sell, we always have like players of value in the team. Like, I look at other clubs and they can't sell. I'll use Arsenal. They don't have players where they can sell for good money. Like, we've got players that don't even kick a football at times for the football club, but has a high value that we can sell. Sold Tyler Morton, sold Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa played obviously a lot of game and there's a future there, but we sold him for quite a lot of money. He hasn't played loads of football to deem the value that he went for. He definitely didn't. Ben Doak, for an example, played more championship games than he's played Premier League games, and he's 25 million.
That's where
we honestly, bro, we've got, even like now, right? So let's say even now we go into next season and we're looking, all right, we need a couple of midfielders. Even if they sold even if they sold like a Curtis Jones, for an example, don't think they will. Bro, he's probably like 50 to 60 million, bro, based on his age, English profile, Premier League proven, trophies, experience. Where I look at the other team, like, they don't even have that. They bought massive players at the time, Sancho, United, Anthony, Ajax and stuff like that, and they bought them for 90 plus million. But then now they're loaning them and getting 20 millions, like we're with us. Our players' prices just keep going up, and the squad value must have skyrocketed now.
Yeah, man. It's the data boys, isn't it? That's the stuff we're not privy to. It's the data boys, bro. That's how they're selling these men to other clubs, bro. With the I know everyone calls it the ceiling, the whatever potential, but it's based on data, not like emotion, bro. So they're showing these other teams what you can get for this money and where this player is going to head and where he's going to be. And then obviously the natural question is, well, if he's going to be that, why don't you keep him? But then Liverpool will just go, have you seen the players that we've got?
Yeah.
This player is important to us. We want him to have a great career, but he can't have it at Liverpool because he can't get enough game time. Not because he's not good enough, just because the players we got are already better and older than him. So then they move him on. And I told you, bro, the first time I saw Doak in the Bournemouth show, he looked good straight away, bro. You get me? Kwanzaa, same thing, and that the odd potential in the world, bro, and they showcased them. So, yeah, man, good for them, bro. Like that's how to run a business, bro. That's the one to do. Bro.
Also, do you think that's why we probably we've added the buyback clauses and stuff? Do you think that's like reconfirming what you're saying in terms of we're showing you what this player can be like in the future, but also we're going to show you like we need to add this in there because we believe. And I think that's probably another thing for the club going.
Yeah,
these guys actually think they can, if they where he's going to be in the future.
Yeah,
that means they're going to want him back. So
it pushes the player over the edge as well. Because let's be honest, bro, 2-3 years ago, man, you ain't getting Kwanzaa to go to a Leverkusen and that. I've been saying since the whole time we've been doing football YouTube, bro, that I wish that more English players would go abroad because it's just a different style of football, different culture, and you grow up a little bit quicker over there because you have to fend for yourself, and it helps you being cultured. By the time you're 25, you can play in Italy and all these places. So, yeah, I can imagine that if you're somebody who you played in Liverpool academies, I mean, because I'm sure that some of the people in Liverpool academy they still support a different football team.
Yeah, some would have. Yeah,
but then there's some who are just Liverpool fans, or there's some who have become Liverpool fans because they've been there since they was a kid. I don't know. Kwanzaa's been there since he was a young bro. You get me? So for him, I think it's like 6. I think he Liverpool. I don't know. He's probably going to be. His family's probably Manchester United fans. He was from Warrington, and it's just like
probably United, in it, or City.
Because he's got a little Manc accent and that.
Yeah,
but obviously growing up there, he's probably a Liverpool fan now. So like telling these men that there's a buyback clause there, it's probably a lie. It's probably a lie that we're going to ever buy you back. Well, it's probably not the truth. It's not a lie. Because the truth is there is a buyback clause. We can get you back. But obviously Liverpool can't account for which manager's there in 5 years. Could be somebody different who don't want you, bro. Could be someone who's been watching from afar wants you, bro. So that will, I've got this security of, if it all doesn't work, you know what I mean? I can go and showcase over here and go back to Liverpool, bro, at the biggest level. Because most of these players are not going to get higher than Liverpool. There's not many clubs bigger than Liverpool.
A massive incentive, isn't it? That you go, if I do well, they will come back for me.
Exactly. You have to, unless you're going to show out enough to get to there's only 4, 5, maybe probably about 3, 4 bigger clubs than us in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to show out to get to them levels anyway. And if they don't want you, where are you going to go? Choose Liverpool if somebody wants you back, or go to Ipswich or that? Obviously not, bro. So very smart, man. Very smart business, bro.
So like Cameron's saying here as well, Morton killing it at Lyon.
Great. It's been great.
And honestly, if you watch the how he plays, you can see that there's something special about the player, but we don't have the room at the moment. That's all it is. The room isn't there, or else he would have still probably stayed. But but in terms of this signing now, because as I do, I like to go and have conversations. I went and had a few conversations with the man, few of the people I know. And they're like, this can't happen, bro. They're hoping for some reason Isak don't join Liverpool. And when I'm saying it and we're saying when he joins, he's going to be cold. When the chat is saying he's going to be cold. But we're looking at it from, we're just getting a top player and we know how good he is. I don't know what it feels like for a rival to see the kind of signing. It must do something to them. Yeah,
because I was thinking that if I've ever felt like that about a player going to another club, and I'm like, oh, shit. Maybe not, because Liverpool's never been up until 5, 6 years ago, we wasn't competing on those levels. Competing for the Champions League, but we weren't competing for the Prem. So, mate, I don't know, mate. I was thinking if there's any Chelsea players. When I was younger, maybe the names. But then they got there Shevchenko and Crespo and all that. But then they got there and it wasn't what I thought. But to be fair, when Haaland was linked to City, no, actually he was linked to United first. And when I thought Haaland was going there, I was like, oh, that's a problem, bro. Everyone's fucked. And then when they said City and not hot, I was like, oh my God, everyone's fucked, bro. Because I was just banking on the fact that Aguero's always injured. So, and they got Jesus. When I heard Haaland was going there, everything that he did when he got there is exactly what I thought he would do. I thought they'd win the Champions League. I thought they'd mop up. I thought he'd be top goal scorer. And now they've got that feeling about us, bro. It's dark, bro.
No, do you know what I was thinking? You remember when Zlatan joined United and Pogba and all, when they went through that cycle? Yeah. I'm just like, nah, these man, it weren't even a fact. Obviously, they joined them a bit late. Pogba obviously did when in the right moment of his career, but obviously didn't just work out for him. But when they were joining, I was like, yo, nah, man, these men can't be getting these players. And I was like, how are they still getting players and they're not even doing well? How are they still getting these kind of players? And that's just, for us now. For us, I'm just like, nah, it must feel like I can't believe it. They're getting rid of players and we're thinking, their team's slightly weaker. But then they go out there and get Florian Wirtz. And they're like, yo, never expected a player like that to ever join Liverpool. So that's why they're hoping he doesn't do well at all. Then we get Frimpong, which many people like the player, don't have a problem and think he's good, but was like, we already have our right back, so we're not going to get him. And then to go and get and Alexander Isak, even in Ekitike as well, man. People are like, yo, he's dope, he's good, he's this and he's that. And then now, bro, to go and get Alexander Isak on top of that is mad. And we're still not finished him.
Yeah, I think it's mad still. I think it's mad. I think because collectively as rival fans, there's a few players that we've signed that none of them had a bad word to say about them players while they was at another club. So it's kind of, they can't even go back on it. There's some players where you like, people sign them and they're not sure anyway. So like, oh yeah, there's always going to be somebody like Sesko and these kind of people where some people like him, but a lot of people are like, I'm not really sure about Sesko. I'm not really sure about Gyökeres, but everyone's sure about Isak, bro. Like rival fans, everyone is sure about Isak. Everyone was sure about Wirtz, bro. And that's what it is. That's why it's affecting them so much. They can't even go back on their word now. You know, when you do that thing where they're like, they try find stuff. Yeah, Isak's good, but got a bit of a heavy touch in that, bro, and he's injury prone and that. It's not really
a thing.
Yeah, it's not really a thing, is it? Yeah, Wirtz is good, but is he going to be able to do? You know them ones. He's going to be able to deal with the physicality of the. Yeah, come on. You all know that if he was linked to your club, these two players. The only reason I'm not saying Ekitike because he's so young and everyone was a bit weary. Like a lot of people don't watch the German league, innit? But for these two, everybody knows who they are, bro, and they seem like they're the up and coming ones, and it to be the next in line and all that. So, yeah, man, yeah, that scraps. That's not even me and Anthony that yesterday, but
yeah, we was talking about it last night. Like, bro, he's about to get sacked. But big up to our fam zone for the raid as well, man. Big up to Dean and D. See, Dean's back in the building doing content. For the love, my bro. But yeah, definitely I knew it'd be sacked, bro, because last night I saw it on which now makes me know that exact X page is the real deal now.
Yeah.
The Leverkusen one. But I was like, oh yeah, they're cool, innit? I like the stuff they post, but they were talking about it last night that he's definitely gonna be sacked, and then this morning he got sacked. So interesting, man. But yeah, I was just wondering, bro, like it must be for them right now, like, man, especially as I said yesterday, especially after Liverpool beat Arsenal, because that's probably the only team everyone's thinking, okay, Arsenal's got a good squad, they're going to compete. And I don't think they're not going to compete, but to kind of handle them in the way we handled them yesterday, and obviously we were at home and we had the home crowd and stuff like that, it makes a difference in these type of game. But to score the type of goal we scored, and then off the back of that, go and sign either, depending on how you rate it, obviously Haaland for me is the main one, striker-wise, and then it's going to be Isak. But at the moment in the world, because, I'm saying top 10, top 5 best striker in the world currently, just based on the way that the player plays. To go and do that, it's mad.
Yeah, man, I hear it, bro. There's only select few strikers in the world who are like better, and the ones who are better normally the experienced ones who have been around, Harry Kane and them, man, bro. But after that, on Haaland, it's this guy, man. Hey, bro, I almost don't really want to be waiting for international break, but it's kind of long still. You get me? I wish it was like a week ago. Then he gets unveiled at Anfield, and then we can have what I mean. But I have to be patient, bro. I'm a Liverpool player now, so there's nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? There's no need for everyone to go through all of that. But hey, man, it's the right news, man. Rival fans, dark still. It's dark.
Nice. It's a crazy period in for Arsenal right now, because now they have to find a way. And I was listening to Mikel Arteta. He said he was happy with his players and stuff, which I don't think he's ever going to not say he's not. But as I said, man, like I know Eze's a top player, but I looked at yesterday when they came on, and not only what I saw, I see a few Arsenal fans talking about it. There's like, nah, man, with Odegaard and Eze on the pitch, we look way too open. So they have to either go one or the other in it. Either you're going to find a fine balance in terms of being open and play attacking football, but also be good, defensively, or just stay defensively and then just pick the moments when you try and get the goals. That's the only way this might work, because the way that he's going to want Eze to play, I'm just
don't figure that part out easy though. It's just because they brought him off in his first game. You brought him off the bench when they wanted a goal and that, bro. On a regular day, you slap him on the left hand side, Eze, bro, and there's not a problem. But we're better than them anyway, so and our attack has been better than theirs, bro. Start for them still. I told you, man, they lack creativity, man. That's what I always notice with them, bro. And for the stats people, the stats match up, and they don't create that many chances, so they're banking on somebody being clinical as hell, which is probably why they got Gyökeres. But Arteta didn't want Gyökeres; he wanted Sesko. That's what he wanted.
That's the reason, innit? And you saw the way yesterday. I think Benjamin would have done better.
Yeah, because they're not gonna get if they don't feed Gyökeres the ball, he can't do anything.
Yeah, true.
So it's like it's kind of deep because obviously Real fans are gonna cost him a nut, but I can see as just watching football, I'm like, yeah, it's not his fault. They're not giving him the ball. Where Sesko will try and get involved a little bit more, throw his weight around a little bit. But hey, man, the Arsenal fans said that their biggest signing was Berta Blood. That was gassed over. This is why I keep telling people about getting gassed over sporting directors, bro. They just let them do their job. They're nothing to do with us, bro. Like these are gassing up the sporting director like he's the striker, bro. Oh yeah, but he did this at Atletico. Yeah, because you read it on a piece of paper, bro. You weren't witnessing it as an Atletico fan. What? You not watch the Liga, bro? You have to, man, I acting like Atletico win the league every season and that, bro. They don't. This is not 2014 and that anymore, bro. There's gonna be their Arsenal. You know what? That's what you lot have done. Atletico are Arsenal of the La Liga, bro. So well done, because Atletico always finish third and Arsenal always finish second, bro. So, and now what you got in common is Berta, bro. So you've just gone and got a sporting director that don't really get man over the line to get used that second again. That's fine, bro.
And it's crazy because look, I'm fully for getting the players that you think your club is going to need if the manager goes, right? I'm fully for that. But I think for Liverpool, we're in a better position to do that because we've played a certain way and we've had a manager for long term for a long period of time, and then we've gone, this is the way we're starting. I feel like now they're transitioning to that. The problem they're transitioning to that this season, or when did Berta come in this season, right?
Yeah.
Arteta still has his own way of playing, bros. If you're not getting the players he wants to get, it makes no sense. It actually makes no sense, bro.
Yeah, they're doing the wrong thing, bro. What I said to you like last night about Liverpool, even though Slot's gonna love all of these players because everybody does. Like I just said, all the rivals fans loved it because, again, for the future, bro, Slot might not be there in the future, bro. The difference between Liverpool and Arsenal is if Arteta and Slot both lost their job and a new manager come in, Liverpool's still more likely to win the league, bro, because they're coming into an Arteta team, bro. Like it's actually an Arteta team now. It's all defenders. So like, what if an attacking manager comes in and he doesn't want to play like that? You can't be like, oh, we need more money to spend. You spent nearly $1 billion.
No, over $1 billion, technically. Well,
there you have it
over $1 billion.
There you have it then. So, yeah, man, it's crazy still. Obviously, Liverpool still have a job to do. So whether we got top players or not, bro, Slot's got to get the tactics right. The players will have to put in a shift and that. Isak needs to realize that, with all due respect to Newcastle, this ain't Newcastle, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? You can't be doing the lazy walk around the pitch every now and again, bro. This is Liverpool, bro. Yeah, you got built for the big money. You get me? You twerked for us and that. So yeah, he's coming to do the job.
And perform.
Yeah.
Marc Guehi is obviously hinging on Palace getting a player, but obviously they're going to get Igor, which is looking likely. And I did read yesterday that all the journals were saying he pretty much told Palace yesterday 100% wants to leave and go and play for Liverpool. But also we heard that Joe Gomez as well could be on his way out to go AC Milan, which is mad. I don't want Joey to go, Sam.
Of course I don't, bro. And I don't think it's a good idea when getting another defender in. We weren't getting a replacement for Joey.
Yeah.
But now you've gone and got. But then if you're going to go get rid of him, then we're back where we was, kind of. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I'll tell you the craziest thing yesterday, yeah. It's probably not going to happen, but early in the morning when me and my son was talking about Gomez and that, I said, if I was Palace, I would just try to get Gomez at the time. Then I saw links to Palace, bro. I said, what the fuck, bro? My son, I think he messaged me when I was on the way back from work, and he's like, as if he's linked to Palace and AC Milan. I'm like, rah, bro, like, because it's from South London, isn't it?
Yeah, it's South.
Yeah, that's what I said to my son. I'm like, he's from South London. He ain't gonna get the game time at Liverpool like he would like, but he's injured. He's always injured anyway. But for him, he's probably thinking different. If there is a team that he'd go to, I'd probably choose Palace as well, bro. But then again, AC Milan is AC Milan, and it's still AC Milan, isn't it? So
yeah, that's a big club, big city to.
Well, he's a family man in it, Gomez, so I can imagine that he would care more about having his missus and his kids in, you know what I mean, a place where they're comfortable and not having to change up stuff. So, hey, I don't want him to go though. And he looked good yesterday, didn't he? Look good, man.
Look, so I saw this from Ben Jacobs this morning. Obviously, he's quoting Alex Cook. He said, I understand Marc Guehi to Liverpool's looking unlikely as it stands. Deal not off yet, but has become difficult. Throwing Oliver Glasner's comments last night, because I was listening to him. He weren't even like last night's one. He's probably even one before that.
Yeah.
I thought, rah. he's not having Guehi leaves. But then I said to you, I saw can't remember the player try and nudge him like, yo, go and and he's like, nah, see you man shut it down real quick. And then he did his interview after. She was, I can't remember the lady's name, but she was beating around the bush. She wanted to ask him though. And then she just kind of said, how you feeling, you know, with obviously all of the noise around your name. And he said, nah, it's calm, innit? It feels good. And he said, I'll just concentrate on football and, you know, basically and let everyone else kind of deal with what they need to deal with. So I think he knows, man. I think as a player, look, I still think he's comfortable in terms of if he has to stay at Palace for the year.
Same, I think so.
But at the same time, you know, one of those ones, right, when you don't want to miss your boat at the same time. Like, and I know that's probably the thing. He was Palace has done good by me. I've been captain for a while for the club. And, you know, and he said yesterday he's obviously a South London boy as well, so it makes sense. But when the big clubs come calling, bro, sometimes it's difficult for players to just go, I'll just ignore this one because they might come back in. Because you don't know what the season you go into looks like. And then now you're on the free. And I'm not saying you won't get a club. I think many teams will still come.
Yeah, Chelsea come back in from as well.
It's just that maybe the one that you initially wanted doesn't materialize. So I think either he pushes, but from obviously the news yesterday as well that he's agreed to join Liverpool. But it's just now, can the club figure out?
If it doesn't happen, then I could see it happen in January, to be honest, bro. So there's a little bit of value there for Palace, because if not, there's just going to be free on it.
Yeah, and you can't lose that kind of money.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. By January, they kind of know where they're heading towards for the rest of the season. Not the Premier such because there's such a long time left, but the Cups they're in, the Conference League in it. So if they're doing well in that, then it might be like, I'm gonna see the rest of the season now. Whatever club's interested in me, I'll go there at the end of the season. If they get kicked out when they shouldn't, that's a little bit different. He might just want to bounce then. But I hear it, man. Because it's just Glasner and Steve Parish are not agreeing on this, and I understand why Glasner doesn't. He's one of the best players. I actually like Guehi aside anyway, but when I watch that England training camp thing that they always do, the Lion camp, and he's like, when you hear him speaking that now, he's a likable guy, bro, and he's a level-headed dude, bro. So I think you're right, man. I think he's proper relaxed. That's why when he says, "I'll let everyone else do the talking," a lot of times people lie about that, but I think he's being serious. Like, just let everyone talk and that. Obviously, at the moment, he's got, even coming to Liverpool, you've got somebody ahead of you, bro. So it's not like I'm coming. If Liverpool needed me and they didn't have a centre back, that's different. Yeah, Liverpool needed me and they've got Konate. I'm like, a bit more relaxing. Now January, because Konate is still trying to sign a contract as well. If Konate's contract's not signed in January, then we know what happens. Then clubs can talk to him. If clubs can talk to him, Liverpool's going to go back in for Guehi again in January if they can't get him now. And the likelihood is then he will definitely come, because they'll be like, Konate's leaving. Because I reckon by that point, they learned their lesson in it with all the Trent stuff and all, like, yo, what's going on? Seriously, what's going on? Are you planning to bounce, or you know what I mean?
So we know what we need to do to plan for the future and stuff.
And they don't have to tell us. In fact, I don't think they should, because they'll just get onto Konate and then it won't end well for the season. But if they find out behind the scenes, Konate is going to bounce in that, but I'd rather it not be played out in the public. Guehi knows the same thing, then bring him in on it.
Then because then you'll know, okay, I'm definitely going to get a lot of game time, but going forward, I'm going to be the guy that takes that spot going forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, and even him as well, man. Like, even watching him yesterday, and his goal was absolutely outstanding, by the way. But even watching him yesterday, bro, the way he marshals the back line, marshals the team. The only issue is, obviously, I've only seen him play in a back four for England. I've not seen him play most of his time. I've seen him in a back three. So I don't know what does that adjustment looks like for him coming into the way we play, the system we play, where it's trusted that you guys just do your job as individuals, not as a structure or a unit, the way we play. Where I'm watching him for Palace, and you could see the way the defense is set up, the midfield is set up, and like they proper work as a unit defensively. And obviously Glasner speaking about, we based our game around obviously the way we defend, and he's a massive part of it because we've kept so many clean sheets. Him coming into our team, how does he adjust to the life as a Liverpool player when the pressure is a hell of a lot more than what it is at Palace? And then you're coming in off you got to come in and pretty much try and take Konate's spot. And then you got a player like a Joe Gomez that's in and out the squad when fit. So and then you've got Leone, the young centre back as well. So there's another player there trying to earn his stripes and trying to get into the team as well.
Yeah.
What does that look like for him coming into this team though?
I think he'll be absolutely fine. I don't think he'll have, like I said, man, he just seems like he takes stuff in his stride. But like when I was so happy that they put him in the squad for England, and then the fact that he performed as well at the highest level against some of the better teams, and yeah, man. And he's one of the best things about him is he's really good on the ball. Like he's on when he's on the ball, he's like a midfielder, bro. So Liverpool need that as well. Although I don't even want to diss our centre backs that we've got, because if anything, like Konate and Virgil are pretty good on the ball as well. Konate is a kind of underrated on the ball, to be honest, bro. There's a lot of passes going through in these games and stuff like that. Him and Virgil both try the dribbling thing and it fails a lot of the time, but that's not just Konate. Virgil does it all. I see Virgil try to run for the team all the time and just breaks down. So Virgil,
yeah, nah, for real. I did, especially yesterday watching what Virgil was trying to do.
Yeah.
But also as well, man, it's just one of those ones, isn't it? We've got what, a few hours. I say a few hours, more than a few hours. What time does it? Is it 7 o'clock it close, or is it midnight?
Yeah, man, I'm saying 7 now. Like it's a weird. It used to be midnight, but it used to be 11.
It used to be 11, isn't it?
It used to be 11, and then they allowed the last hour. You can get your faxes and that in, but if you don't get it over the line, you have to get the thingy in it. It's like by 11 you need to get the paperwork in, and then after that you've got the hour to do what you need to do. But so it's 7 now. Because you remember Thingy did that when Man U'd done over De Gea.
Yeah.
About to go to Madrid, and they was like, yeah, the fax machine broke. The fax machine in this current age, bro, when you can send the fax machine, blood.
Nan said you could have scanned that and emailed it, bro. What are we doing here, bro? Am I an idiot? Nah, they took the mic, bro.
Yeah, man. 7.
But yeah, we've obviously looking at Igor is going to join them, and I did see another player. I didn't know if he was a midfielder, defender or not. But surely once they get someone in, then Guehi will leave and go to Liverpool.
Yeah, you're talking about JD, bro. I think.
Yeah,
he's a defender.
So that means, okay, that's 1. They get Igor on loan. That's 2. I think that's enough cover for Marc Guehi. Whether or not it's adequate, what Glasner is looking for in terms of the quality.
Definitely enough cover.
But are they, you know what I mean? Maybe the 2 player equals to the 1, and that's what we have to do.
Nah. Guehi is good, but he ain't that good. But like JD is still young and that, but I've seen Igor play for Brighton, bro. The problem with Igor is they've kind of got their centre back partnership already sorted. And the centre backs are pretty good as well. But the Eagles good, man. Eagles good. Now I can't talk about the leadership. The leadership's what they're gonna lose from Guehi more than anything. But that's life.
Someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, seeing honesty. Honestly, where's the let us know the source for this one, my guy. Let us know the source for this one.
Gertrude got Sunderland as well.
Yeah, bro. And Broby as well, I think.
Yeah, Broby and then Sancho to Villa on loan. It's bare loans, bro. I told you yesterday, man. Everyone's doing loan deals now, bro. It's like because everyone ain't trying to gamble their money away. And you know what it does? It helps PSR in it. So that's why people are loaning players out and that, bro. But
morning,
yeah, man. Gertrude is a weird one, only because I don't even want to say the team because that's a lie. All the content creators are always talking about Gertrude, innit? They're always bringing him up, bro. I'm going to Sunderland, bro. I tell man this all the time, yeah. There's some players, you know this, and there's some people, yeah, that like they just names and everyone jumps on the name. And I keep telling, and I'll tell you when I knew this, bro. Remember when Sangara was linked and was like, get Sangara Liverpool, and I said at the time, bro, trust me, this guy was getting up at Fulham or someone like that, or Nottingham or something like that. I remember saying it, bro.
Yeah, I do.
It happens all the time. And then you see where these players end up, bro. It's like, yo, man, you're getting too gassed off names, man. Like, stop it.
But it is what it is, isn't it? I think once you see a player and you like what they offer, you try and identify where in the squad they could fit in, based around their skill set. And then you're
right. You're right, but these people weren't liking what they liked. They were just liking the name. They weren't watching him play football. Were you watching him? 1 minute, brother. 1 minute, man, are telling me when I talk about Dortmund that the Bundesliga is shit, but then the next minute they're telling me get the player from the Bundesliga that they've been watching. When was you watching it? If you said that these teams were shit, bro. Stop lying, innit? Luke Cable will be the next one. I promise, bro. There'll be all of these football, man. Football's a myth, bro. But this transfer window is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man said Sunderland spending big money. Scottish bit ITK, you know. Yeah, I saw Fabrizio's tweet yesterday on Gomez, but I don't know if honestly was re-quoting something that he just saw now. You can get the source. You already know, man. We always try and give you guys the source where it came from, whether you like them or not, or you rate them or not. So at least you guys can go there and have a little read for yourself as well, man. But look, we is the defense a need? Yeah. But not from a need from the quality isn't there. I think it's more of a need just so make sure we're solid in that position. And I don't really have to worry or think about we got this player out or that player out, and now we're hoping for the young lad to step in. I want us to be in a position where we can have top players in there, and we can rotate in and out and still keep the level and the standards the same. So that's why I want to keep Gomez as well. Because even I think Gomez can cover, but at the same time, we looked at the bench yesterday and we're like, how do you get everyone on the bench once the squad is fully to full health? It's going to be very difficult. So players are going to miss out on a week to week.
I guess that's the problem. Yeah, you're right. That is the issue, bro. It's like somebody like Gomez, if you're going to get a Guehi in there, like, okay, how many, and Leone's coming, like, how many centre backs you trying to have on the bench and how many midfielders then it gets a bit sticky. So I guess sometimes it's in the best interest of the club, sometimes the player. And I know that Slot doesn't like a big team as it is. So, brother, like I actually can't believe this transfer window. It doesn't make sense. For us, I can't believe it. But the entire transfer window is the most confusing transfer I've ever. I keep seeing people go and land at teams. I'm like, you're there.
Yeah.
Like, what's the Villa fetish with Man U players on loan, bro?
I don't have a clue.
I had Rashford on loan last season. He's gone. Sancho on loan. He's in. You get me? I got Spurs are trying to look at Kolo Muani, bro. Nah, man. There's some gems in there, though. I see that full, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, remember speaking to you about them Shakhtar players with one name, bro. And I told you before, like, and if Kevin's cold, bro. Kevin's cold, and I think he's linked to Fulham.
The Shakhtar man then with the one name, you know, no surname, no middle name, just first name.
Kevin, Willian, yeah, Fred. They're all Brazilian with one name, bro. That Kevin you is cold. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's Shakhtar, and I don't watch that league like that. But from what I've seen him, you know them skillful Donis, bro.
Yeah,
man, like Kevin, bro. Brazilian called Kevin, he has to be cold, bro. I like him, man. I like him. Run the Tyson.
Nah, mad. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat, guys. Make sure we're liking, subscribing, doing that. I think we're close to the 5K as well, man. Let me have a quick little glance and see where we're at before we dissect the game from yesterday as well. Let me have a quick look. Where are we? How close we are, guys, to hitting that 5K? Okay, we're 7 subscribers away from hitting 5K, man. So 7 away, bro. We're 7 away.
Man. Hey, before the stream's over, bro, run the subs, man. Pussies, blood. That's probably not the best thing to call you pussies, bro. You ain't gonna hey, man, beautiful people. Yo.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna believe you now.
Nah, listen, I didn't mean it, bro. Beautiful people. Hey, hit the subscribe button, please, if you don't mind. Wouldn't mind. Nah.
I said if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind them that. If you wouldn't mind sparing your time to just scroll down and press that subscribe button, it would be much appreciated over on these ends, bro. Big up to you guys and your family, nothing but prosperity and all that. You get me? Greetings and salutations, but
nah, big up to Scraps. I lie. I don't think I've heard that in his vocab.
Hey, man, listen, man, like Gangster Life, just some. Hey, listen, I don't know if names like that, bro. I don't know, but we got gangbangers over. But listen, we'll take it.
Yeah,
if you're cripple or a blood and that, you know what I mean. Today's Unity blood. You purple. You get me? No.
Is that the color we go with? Purple.
Yeah, but if you mix the red and blue, bro, it's purple, bro. So run that, bro. I'm just saying that, yo, prosperity and all that. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna throw no gang signs. I don't want to get shot by the other side, but big up to you for subscribing. You get me? If you got any friends in prison, tell them to subscribe. And
hey, because them man, they have like internet and phones and
yeah. I got not my friends, no, but there's a couple man that subscribe to your channel that are in Her Majesty's penitentiary, blood. But so what they said, you know what they told me, and it makes sense. And obviously, man, them are like, yeah, can I use that phone? Yeah. So obviously, it's one account they've got.
Oh, okay.
So it's the bare man in prison, but they're using like 1 or 2 accounts. So you get me?
Okay. Okay, the man them are in the building.
Hey, nah, Gangster Life, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ain't no civilian with that name about you're a good Jeep blood. Bro, you're a few syllables away from being little Uzi Clip blood. Man said good Jeep blood.
Sammy woke up and said, "Yeah, gangster for life today, bro." That's
Man, some reform gangster, you know them reform gangster, bro. But the moments away from the streets, blood. This.
I said, I'm a good youth. Nah, bro, not with that name, you're not. Not with that name, you're not. I'm big up to E. Williams as well for subscribing, bro. Man said I got 2 screens right now, bro. All right. Man said he's working. All right, fair enough.
Yep.
Doesn't mean that you weren't once.
Man's 2 screens. You know who else had 2 screens? Leicester and GTA, blood. Man's working on planning a heist, bro. You can't be trusted, bro. That's how I hear it, though.
Would you class back in the day, man, having 2 phones as 2 screens as well?
Bro, I had 3 phones, blood.
All right. We don't go that far. Sam, the game. The game yesterday. Liverpool, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Listen, all of these, man. Do you know what? I can't. All right. Matt is gone missing. Yeah, the Arsenal fan, Matt, not Coppish Matt.
Yeah, okay.
Tariq messaged the other day, said, nah, bro, you know what I mean? A little bit busy, boom, 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 no problem. He said, yeah, but after the game, yeah, I'm about. Ain't seen him. So that's 2. Hooks told me in the stream we did the other day that, yeah, you man are going to get smoked. We're going there, slap man up, Anfield, what? So that's 3, man. I can't hear or see. Then told you I went to see my brother, went to see my niece for her birthday and that. So my cousin was there telling me, oh, yeah, man, hey, you man, I can't wait to play you, man. You man are going to UC Eze and... So, 4 man missing in action, bro. I can't hear from one of them, not returning my messages, no phone calls, nothing. And they told me, win, lose, or draw, they're going to be about. Can't find them.
Hey, they're missing in action, bro. You get MIA-ting, blood. It's dark, man. It's dark. All of a sudden, Arsenal man want to talk to you about your family and that. I don't want to talk football. And that. Yeah, and how's your family? How's work going and that, man? So you got a good career? No. We don't talk about that. I know you for football, blood. Nah, let's not talk about that. Who cares about football anyway? I watch cricket now. Brian Lara and that. Nah, blood. Listen, you got hit with that push-gas dagger, blood. It's over with.
Hey, bro, the goal was absolutely outrageous, bro. Like I've watched it back from, the fan angle when people go, let me get my phone out because I feel there's a special moment coming. The goal gets better and better and better, bro. I feel like the ball picks up speed as it leaves over the wall, which doesn't even make sense to me.
It does pick up speed, bro.
But that doesn't even make sense, Sav.
It's lit, brother. Just watch his standing leg when he takes the free kick, bro. It's just anchored to it's anchored, bro. Yo. Shit. I can't lie, bro. I've watched that free kick back way too many times, bro. You get me? Way too many times. But I thought my missus she thought I was watching something else, but you know what I mean? What you doing on your phone? You never on the. Hey, listen, man. It's just a muzzle. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, just a buzz line and a young free kick that he scored against Arsenal. Look, a game of 2 halves in it. But these man, I was listening to a few of the guys. They were like, nah. Once they put Eze and Odegaard on the pitches, when the game looked a bit too open. I was like, but we were dominating before they came on the pitch. Yeah. That's the reason why you tried to put them on to help sustain a bit more attacks. But it is what it is for them, man. It as I said, man, it's a psychological battle. We've won more than anything. The result was the result, and the result is 3 points, and we're 2 points clear at the top of the table as it stands after game week 3. But it's that psychological battle, bro. Like, honestly, I said to people, I think after them 3 years of battling Arsenal, Arsenal going, we're second. It takes a toll. And then I feel like they've made signings this season and they go, nah, we're ready now. You know, when you get some new players in, players that you like, and you go, right, nah, we're good. And then you still get beaten.
Yeah, it's dark because their players are gonna start losing trust in the manager if they don't win something this season, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not me. That's not an agenda against Arteta, bro. Like, it's life, bro. Like, the difference between when they try and do well, Klopp. No. First of all, the Klopp had to change stuff when he came in to get to the level of even trying to compete because your team was way better than us when Arteta got the job compared to when Klopp got the job. Second of all, we were picking up trophies along the way, bro, and getting to finals and stuff. They haven't, bro. The one final they've been in is the one he won way back. They ain't been in another final, bro. They haven't been in the Champions League final, a League Cup final. Yeah, I mean, they haven't done any of that, bro. So, man, them will start losing faith. They will, bro. It's just natural. It doesn't matter how much they like him. Their careers come first, doesn't it? So, yeah, I can only imagine that, like...
Which is fair, bro. Which is fair.
Yeah, bro. Like, what did you do this time? Did you bring out the Anfield speakers again, bro, in training? Like, it don't work, bro. It don't work, man. And I seen that, like, a lot of them were saying that they didn't like how pragmatic he was and they weren't really trying to go for it. And I agree. You didn't. You know what I mean? I mean, it's dark trying to go toe-to-toe with Liverpool anyway, bro, but sometimes you have to, bro. We've witnessed that before. At some point, Klopp had to go, yo, Pep, let's just go toe-to-toe and see. Let's just scrap, bro.
Yeah.
Because we can't just be sitting back finishing second, or let's scrap, bro. Let's see what happens. And then, yeah, we won it once over them, but what else? We knocked them out of the Champions League and knocked them out of the... Yeah, but you have to. They're set up not to... Arsenal are set up all the time not to lose more than anything. They're not set up to win. They're set up not to lose, bro. So when you get a free kick, what you can't stop. Because they would have just draw that game yesterday and it would have been fine.
100%.
They're always set up not to lose. That's it. There's a big difference between setting up to win and setting up not to lose, bro. And that's why they will do well in the Champions League and stuff like that. But away goals don't matter anymore. So when them kind of things happen, then a free kick goes in or a penalty gets scored against you, or VAR decision goes, you're kind of screwed. You're running out of time on the pitch. And it'd be what? That could happen against any team. What happened with Liverpool yesterday can happen against a Fulham or anything like that. Wilson will score a free kick, or Muniz will score a header or something like that, and you're running out of time, and they'll just sit back for the rest of the game, lock man up. So it is what it is with Arsenal, man. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like two things can be right. Obviously, Arsenal can be bad, and I think Liverpool and Arsenal weren't very good yesterday, to be honest, bro. But that is what it is, bro. That's how it works, bro. And obviously, it's like I said, 35 games left of the season, bro. So we need to move on to Burnley and make sure we get that job done and all that stuff. But yeah, psychologically, yeah, man. I mean, he's going to try and get into them and say that it's just a free kick. And I get it because he was at the end of the day. But you can only get beaten at Anfield so many times in that way before the man them to start thinking, yo, Gaffer, bro, do you have any answers, bro? Do you have any answers for these, man? Because they ain't even the same manager anymore. We still can't win here, bro.
Yeah, no, listen, and I know they went through a few seasons like, oh yeah, against the top teams, we don't lose now. They started doing that top team trophy. We don't lose to these guys no more. We don't lose. We're back. We're this. We're that. But until you win something, until you win a trophy, you're not nowhere near what's going on, bro. You're not nowhere near, and that's why I said levels to it, bro. There's levels to it. No matter how many players you sign, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they're names until we figure out a way to get the best use out of them. They're just names until you figure out how to play them and find a solution where they all can play within the team. Like similar to Liverpool, we have an issue because we want to put all of our midfielders on. The Gaffer found a solution to put Szoboszlai at right back so we can play McAllister, Gravenberch, and Florian Wirtz in the team.
Mm-hmm.
That was his kind of solution. Will there be games necessary for it? No, there's going to be games where you don't need him. There's probably going to be games where he can be on the bench, because the level of the squad is so high.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fact of being dropped. It's the fact of, we don't rest today, bro. You've been running your lungs off for the last 3 games. We don't need you for these 2, or we don't need you for this one. And then come back in fresh and fit and go again. But these guys have got players, like, it feels like they got like 10 defenders, bro. Yeah, the Arsenal bench looks good, but it's good until you have to bring these players on. And then you have to completely change the way you play. So you now go from a team that's okay, we're happy with scoring and then just sitting back and defending, to we have to keep going and get goals. We have to keep going and get goals. And the teams that you somewhat kind of struggle against, or not even struggle against, but the teams where you're like, they're like, bro, Arsenal's so difficult to break down, becomes a lot more open. And all they have to do, with Arsenal, bro, as long as they concede a couple of goals, bro, they start crumbling. Once they start doing that, it's going to be a long day for them. But big up G, man.
Big up G.
Big up, man. Morning, guys. Morning.
Yeah, said he was sleeping, bro. Didn't realize Isak landed in that.
Bro, I was having a good night's sleep. You know what I'm saying? I woke up this morning, I was like, rah, okay. When did this happen? You know what I'm saying? That was quick. I didn't feel like that was going to happen so fast, but we're here now, isn't it? We're here. Finally, Isak is gonna walk through the door, man. That'll be good. Man.
Hey, I like that. Little smile on your face, bro. You know the team just went up another level, innit?
I don't know if the team went up another level, but he's.
I don't like, man.
That's what I do.
Went up. No, let me ask you again, G. Team went up another level, innit?
No, not yet. No.
G, I'm gonna ask you one more time, bro. Last time I'm gonna ask you, G. I'm not gonna ask you anymore, and this determines whether you stay on the stream or not. G, didn't we go up another level?
I've got a lot of work to do, you know. Like I'll you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, man. Liverpool are cooking right now, bro.
Nah.
Liverpool are moving crazy.
Nah, it's mad, man. It's mad. I think let's just get the deal done, and then we can move on. We can literally just move on. Like, I think it's been such a drawn out saga. It's been tiring. It's been boring, you know, at points. And now we're finally here on deadline day. So hopefully, from what I can see, it's basically done, isn't it? So medical, I think I read he was doing
He's doing his medical.
So, yeah. So once that's done, that's it. Then really after that, I think I don't know what else Liverpool are gonna do. I don't really, maybe sell some players. I think that would be something I feel like we need to do, is start selling some of these dead weights in the team. Let's get rid of those, and then I'd rather Slot work with the amount of players he wants to work with. I don't care if it's small, perfect. That means I'm more confident that he's going to use these players, as opposed to having a guy sitting on the bench, or not even sitting on the bench. I think I heard you guys talking about certain guys won't even make the squad.
Yeah.
I hear all of that, but and that's, I keep saying it. That's good, maybe for 6 months to maybe you can get away with a season. That don't work 2 seasons. I've never seen it. Pep Guardiola's always had a problem with it, and you know he's a manager who's had bare players. You know what I mean, in the squad. So yeah, let's just hope that we get rid of some of the players, and then we've got a nice squad. And I think once he's got a squad that he trusts, then we might start seeing rotation. Like finally, like, okay, he's going to play this guy this game, that guy this game, because he trusts them, as opposed to running some of these players into the ground. That's not really a good thing.
Nah, see, man. Big up to the chat, man. I see you guys saying Guehi's on his way as well, which is dope.
It's because the ego one's got the here we go in it. That's why. That's the reason.
Oh, it's Guehi that got here we go as well.
Nah, but Palace was signed the ego from Brighton in the same position, so I think that's why they put in.
Okay.
Yeah, so that means they've got adequate replacements now, man. Free up our boy, Marc, bro. Let him come into the team. But Puskas yesterday, Sam, man, I know we kind of spoke about him, but Puskas yesterday at right back, 2 games in a row, man of the match at right back. It just shows the level of this brother, bro. And do you know what it is? And I hope people now respect his footballing IQ, bro. Like, he's looked at a position and go, oh, it's just this easy playing here. It's not the fact that he's a right back. He just stop cross, make sure I'm back in my position, be calm and composed on the ball, get forward when I need to get forward.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the life of a right back. You don't need 50-yard sprayers. You don't need 70-yard sprayers. Just defend your side of the pitch. That's all you need to do, and offer up an option to Mo and Gravs on that side.
Yeah, man. Where's any blood? I ain't seen any since Szoboszlai started cooking, bro. Where's he? I know he hates.
Oh yeah,
because he hates him, blood. Hate him with a passion, bro.
That's a great point. Let me message him real quick.
In fairness, though, like his reasonings for why he hated him, to even back him, because I used to always get on to any about that, but his reasonings made sense, and they still do, to be fair, because the reality is no one here is going to suggest that Szoboszlai should play attacking midfield. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think it's just one of those.
Yeah, but we kind of figured that out last season, innit? That like the 10 and the 10 ain't the 10, bro. He just wasn't. He was just the position on the field, but he was playing like a box-to-box 10, bro, which is kind of unheard of still. But you already know my biggest problem with Szoboszlai was his passing, but that 5-yard passing was stinky, bro.
Yeah.
But, he's been good, bro. Like the stuff that ain't the sexy stuff goes unnoticed in it. So he was doing this on the clock, the defensive work and that, bro, on that right hand side. So I think that's how he slotted it as right back pretty easy, because it's like I've been here covering most of the time for Salah and Trent, so it's not abnormal to me. I like the fact that he just took the instructions and kind of like settled it down a little bit, because of someone who's so attacking, he could have just done the gun-ho thing and kept trying to overlap constantly, and he didn't do that, bro. He just settled into the game and picked his moments when to move and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm happy for him still, because when you asked at the beginning, you said when we did the preview for the season, you said who you think is gonna have the good seat. I said Szoboszlai, bro. I really thought he was, man. Like he probably came to the Prem, had to humble himself a little bit because he came on smoke with all his interviews and that. Yeah, I mean, which is nothing wrong. He believes in himself in it. But then he probably just hit him like, yo, you forgot like different manager, different tactics. I have to do all of these different things, bro. Not that it's not about the league being better. It's different. So I'm dealing with something different. He had loads of time on the ball in Bundesliga for what he was doing, and he was drifting from the left-hand side and stuff like that. He's not doing that now. So yeah, man, listen, he seems like he's just going to be one of those, isn't it, bro, where if he gives out them 7.5, 8 out of 10 performances every week, bro, I can deal with that still. Yeah, I mean, and a few rockets here and there, because he's got that. What he did yesterday, he's got that in his locker anyway, bro. And if anything, he just showcases that you probably should, not the free kick, because he doesn't get the free kicks most of the time, but when it comes to shooting, you probably should do that more.
And that's what the players said to him as well. I was listening to Verge when he was doing his interview, and he said, "Blood, we keep telling him to shoot more, bro, because your shots." He said, "You've got a really good shot, but obviously now he's got the rewards in it, taking that free kick."
Virgil can talk about it. Should shoot, blood.
I told you yesterday, Verge said he panicked, bro.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact he said he panicked, bro. Dickhead, bro. You mean you panicked, bro? You Virgil, bro? Panicked, bro. Dickhead, bro. Nah, man. Put the ball in the back of the net, bro. I'm sorry.
Said, I got my job. Let me give it. You know, man, on Pro Club, man said, let me just give it to the guy with the 90 finishing. Why am I shooting? My finishing is 56. Let me just pass it over. Nah, he should have shot yesterday. Virgil probably intercepted, slapped man away like he didn't exist. And then Part tried to pass it. You should have just bent that into the corner, bro.
Yeah, man. Little places, bro.
Nah, Virgil, man. Puskas, bro. Puskas did his job yesterday, man. Big up to him. Really, and then this celebration. Chat, let me know, man. This celebration is outrageous. Man, snap man away. Thinks he's Thanos now.
I love it, man. I said just like that, blood. You get me?
Right. And he'll be mad. Do you know what would have been mad? If this was a Champions League night as well. Like, he needs to keep that celebration. He needs to keep it. That's his going forward now.
He's just, all the effort is there with him, man. It's all there, bro. So you're going all the effort's there. You're going in the right direction straight away. I ain't gonna overgas him, but he's been good so far. He's been really good, especially with a team that's not been good. So that should tell you, it's not a fact, but it should tell you that if the team played a bit better, then he should be even better, bro. Because at the moment, the team's been stinky with the way they've been playing. It's giving him more work to do. So, yeah, man.
Nah, fair enough. Big up to Fireburn saying they received an offer for Harvey Elliott from Leipzig, but way off the value. Nah, it's true. Especially we know the money you got for a certain Simon's, blood. So you need to come better than that. But yeah, G, we're just talking about his celebration, bro, man. Snapping people away like he's Thanos. He needs to keep that celebration and do it on a Champions League night.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't really understand. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Like, that was a bad boy free kick. So do your thing, bro. Do your thing, man. Like, he deserved it. Good goal.
How did he score? I'm still confused, bro. Like, how he got it off and over the wall, straight line, arrowed it central, and then had the whip on it.
The technique's kind of mad still, because obviously, like I said, once you go over the wall, it dipped early, man. So that's why he wasn't top bins on it. It was midway through the goal, posting in.
You saying probably don't think he's going to score? Nah, man, I think he'll score. Give him any more free kicks, I think he'll score them.
Yeah, man.
Put him on them.
I like
just on a quick one, lads. I want to kind of do the player rating from yesterday, just real quick. Nothing too long.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see where you guys are at now. We've slept. Chat, get you guys involved as well in terms of the rating.
Yeah, it's about to be dark, boy. I know, bro.
No, it might not be dark. I'll zoom in on so you guys can see on the players. Hopefully everyone can kind of see that. If not, I can make it bigger. So let me know if you're watching on a mobile device. Let me know, and I can shift the layout so you guys can see.
Streamyard, if you're listening, bro, I beg you make this thing so that, like, when Enz puts it up, like, he can make it. What is it? Is it horizontal portrait? Yeah, the other way,
Portrait.
so that we can portrait. That's it. Yeah, man, do that.
No, it'll be landscape to be fair, because the way I've got here designed in it. But
okay, okay.
Stretch it a bit longer, or do you want to?
Why not?
Yeah, man. Sorry.
Sorry. I thought I said it in my mind, bro. My bad, man.
It's all right, man. I get that sometimes as well.
Nah, bro, that's mad. All right, let's do it quickly. Allison, lads, what are we giving Ali for yesterday's performance?
He did everything. He did everything perfect, didn't it? Weren't much to save in that, but distribution was fine.
Yeah,
save decent. There was, that one what went through the crowd. It was a decent save actually. When we watched in the back office, and I didn't realize there's so many players ahead of him. 7. Yeah. 7.
Yeah, I agree. 7. Man, like Ali with the 7. Sobo, match winner, outstanding performance. I might give him a 10. You know, I don't think he did anything wrong.
That's gonna
8.
Yeah, and I was gonna say 9. So.
All right, we'll even it out because I was going to give him a 10. I just feel like the guy had, one of those games where, and I was listening to Arne Slot, and when he was talking about him, but when he thinking in his head like, yo, what could he have done better in the game? And he paused. He was like, he couldn't think of something off the top of his head. Maybe there's probably like positional stuff.
Yeah,
he could have probably done better. Maybe the gaffer looking and trying to nitpick and find different things, but yeah, he was struggling to find anything he couldn't do. He didn't do well yesterday. Let's go 9. Konate.
Yeah, I felt that partnership was solid yesterday. Passing was good. Yeah, man. I mean, Gyökeres couldn't breathe in it, so.
I saw Gyökeres' stats after the game. Yeah, they were crashing out, bro. The guy won nothing against Konate yesterday.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I probably got 8.
Yeah.
I think most of the chat has gone 8 as well. 8 as well, G?
Yeah, 8.
8 as well. Verge?
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was great.
Go on, Sal.
He was great though. But he should have took that shot, but don't piss me off, man.
Yeah, same. So dry.
And then he did just try running for the team for no reason as well, bro.
Twice, Sav. And then there was one moment as well, Savia. For some reason, he just stayed up there. I'm looking as the team's recycling play. And I'm like, where is Virgil van Dijk? Man was just standing in the middle of the park. Like, yeah, give me a time. No, big man. Get your...
He's got that thing, ain't he, bro? Like, Virgil's got that thing when he gets bored, bro, that he tries to do shit. Because at one point, he tried to control the ball with the side of his foot at the back, and he kind of spun it. And I was like, what are you doing, bro?
He's saying he's at that stage in his career now where he's getting bored.
He's getting bored, bro. Yeah, he's getting
bored. Carnival, Kirkes, Jerkes.
No, it's just Milos yesterday, bro.
Oh, he's Milos. Okay.
It's Milos yesterday, bro. I'll give him the same for 10, not 8.
8 as well. I would say 8. G?
I would have said 7, but I'll go with 8.
Nah, 7 is still a high score, to be fair. Gravenberch. Gravenbach.
6.
I thought he was really good.
I'll say 6.
Yeah, I didn't feel like he was anything but above average, like just above average. So 6.
What do you think he could have done better to probably get a higher score? If you had to pick maybe one thing.
Influence the game. I don't feel like he added to the game much with his performance. Like both on and off the ball. There were moments, like I think I remember there was that moment where he chested the ball and then he was able to get
that moving in and just like he was gonna go forward and flick it round the next. I said, oh my days. All right.
But other than that, yeah, like none of the midfield were, but like if we're just talking about him specifically, I just felt like he was calm, above average, of course.
Yeah, I think positionally in the first half, it could have been better, like setting up because he kept finding himself high up the pitch for some reason, and then obviously then they lost the ball on the turnover. Then he had to foul man to get he had to take the yellow in it because it was him. They ran into his position where he would have been. I'm not a big thing, but it was noticeable, and you got to see the yellow for no reason.
Yeah, that annoyed me. That actually annoyed me still.
Mm-hmm. But do you know what? The positives is he's been on the yellow card early in 2 games and he's handled it really, really well.
Got that Fabinho thing on it, bro. All the yellows on it.
Just lock in after that.
It would be nice if you didn't get the yellow, but
yeah, because eventually, and it's gonna get.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Eventually, like there's gonna come a game where it's like, whoa, you can't just, you're gonna meet a bad referee that day, kind of thing. And I don't want that for him because it will harm the team. So yeah, just running.
Random, do in the chat. Can you do the ratings while everyone else goes in that? Because if you spam the ratings like that, then you can't see everyone else's messages, bro.
Yeah,
no disrespect in that, but like now your whole thing is taken up. You know what I mean? So big up though.
McAllister.
5.
Yeah.
Who you put? Man said 3. I've seen 2. McAllister, guys, 5.
Yeah,
2.
Definitely. He's average to me.
It looks like he's. Some were saying that obviously he's not fully match fit and stuff like that. So
that's always the excuse when he doesn't play good.
Yeah, that's
every
true.
time he doesn't play good, the time he's tired and that. Oh, he was in Bolivia and he was at high altitude. But I don't care, bro. Bro, just stop making excuses for man, bro. We get it. He's cold, innit? Now play cold.
Literally.
Now play cold, my guy. But yeah, he needed to be better yesterday, and what you don't want is the team to evolve past what we need from him. and they will get, and that's what happens when the team's getting better. When we want better players in the team, there comes a point when your skill sets. It doesn't mean you're not a good player. It doesn't mean you can't play for Liverpool Football Club. It just means what we need in games, we could get with someone else. And then, we don't need your particular skill set in that game. And then now you're like, I don't feel wanted. No, it's not that you're not wanted, bro. But the team is evolving, isn't it?
I agree with you 100%, man. Like, if you're not going to step up even more, then you end up being a 7 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10 player. Then don't expect to start in it, because that's what a lot of people think about Curtis. And he don't start, and he's better than you yesterday with way less time on the pitch. So I'm just saying, like, do more. And I stick by what I said at the beginning when we got that. And I like I said, I'm probably going to be wrong because I'm not a football coach. But I don't. Certain games maybe, but I don't think we need Mac and Verts on the pitch at the same time. It doesn't make sense to me. I've seen it now, and I'm just like, nah. I don't need you both doing that little thing, because it makes more sense for the 10 to do that, bro, than drift around than that. Mm-hmm. You're just doing it. I think someone said it in. I think it's Alexander's right, but bare minimum. The bare minimum, boys, blood. It's dead.
Big up to Charcusa, the super chatter says, from Arthur Mello on deadline day to Isak and Guehi, bro.
We got Grav on this day, didn't we?
Was it deadline day? We got
Grav and Butch. Yeah, we did. Because remember, we played against him in pre-season.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Nearly scored at the front post. Alisson had to pull off a mad save. Man said Matt can't dribble. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Curtis Jones just needs to be consistent. I agree with that one. Florian Wirtz, a lot better performance in my opinion from him yesterday. I still think he was probably like a 6.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 6.
I think he was probably like a 6 at the most. Yeah. What about you, G? G frozen, bro.
That's because G's.
If you've gone with 6, yeah.
Tell them, man.
Yeah.
No, I would have given him a 5. He was average, man. Like, he wasn't that good. Like, again,
he was definitely better than McAllister, bro.
Yeah, but McAllister wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Like, how? You know what I mean? It's like, if he's not good and you're gonna base it on that, it's like, well,
yeah, I just think he was above average. That's why I gave him a 6, bro. Well, not for above average, but you get it. I hear it.
Yeah, bro. Listen, 6, I'm more than calm with. Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gakpo.
What are you doing in the game?
He was Cody. I noticed him again more defensively yesterday.
Yeah.
And driving with the ball from the deep midfield position further up the pitch. I'll probably give him a 7 as well. I thought he was good. I actually thought he was good.
Defensively, kept the ball well. Nick got a few good shots, but
Yeah, and
just
to be fair, anytime we did attack, like when it wasn't much, but when we actually had attacks, it was normally through him on that left hand side and that, because obviously, Ekatike couldn't really get the ball and stuff like that. But
yeah, I agree, man. I'd give him a 7. What about you, G?
5.
All right. Ekatike.
I'd probably give him a 5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah. I don't mind though, like,
Yeah.
because obviously we just have to be honest in that. But the context to it is, I could see it in the game, innit? He's the striker. If you're not going to give him the ball, then yeah, what you expecting?
No, it's true. If you're not going to give me the ball, what do you expect? Salah.
NA
3.
blood. Non-applicable blood. Absent, bro.
He was definitely the worst player that we had on the
What's that one in GCSEs? But when you write your name, you get a U in it.
Yeah. If you just have to write your name.
You get a U blood. I don't know what.
The problem he's having, I thought, and it's a bigger conversation I guess we'll have during the international break. But when I'm watching him, I'm like, you put what? I'll put.
No, I'm reading the chat. My bad, G. Go ahead.
No. That's Scraps loud, man. I don't know. Like when I'm watching like Ekatike and Wirtz, for example, the only problem that they have is that they're in each other's way all the time. So, but that's easy to kind of rectify. Yeah. You'll just understand, like, if I'm running into this space, you run over there, and yada yada yada. His problem is that the game's not going through you, and if the game doesn't go through you, Jesus Christ, bro, you're not offering me anything though. And now we're even reaching a point where you're not scoring or assisting. So then I'm just like, the game's not going through you. You're not getting the customary, goal, assist, and retete. So, well, go on. Do you know what I mean? Like, what you giving me? Because if you're not giving me anything, Elise, walk on for that deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm trying to move on quick. So if
when you came to watch, I remember that there's that point where like he got the ball, he went from like doing nothing at all, and then he got the ball, burst into life, and tried to take everyone on, and then lost it. And I actually wasn't as mad at that than I normally was, because he didn't just hit it off his shin and then lost it. He just tried to weave, and then he got tackled. Fine, bro, that happens, innit? But I literally am like, but you did nothing else, bro. And then when you did get the ball, you tried to do the same Travella thing, but went straight to the keeper. It's like, brother, like I'm still gonna have to say what I say when I see the game and that, because I can't change it. But I'm gonna say that he's gonna need some leeway to get used to the fact that the game ain't going through, because it's gone from like always like everything going through him.
Yeah,
like almost. It's not just him. It's because Trent's not there as well, though.
Yeah,
it's because like that whole right side was like that, innit? And now there's no Trent there. You don't even have your actual right back that normally you don't have Bradley or Frimpong, which Frimpong would burst down that wing and try and use Salah a little bit more. And then Wirtz naturally drifts over to the left side. He's a 10, but he drifts over to the left side, so he's not drifting over to the right side, so he can't link up with you there either. And then, as you just said, if Ekatike drops back, they're kind of in each other's way. But it's that little conglomerate of Gakpo, Ekatike, and Wirtz. Salah's just over the other side. But the problem he does have is, even though it's not going for you, that doesn't mean you can't get involved in the game. No one's told you to be static in that position. It's almost like he's just watching the game. Like, yeah, I'm just a fan. I'm watching the game. But we've seen this before, and I don't like. I'm hoping it's not. This is Salah from now on. And before anyone says no, but there's a difference between him playing poor because his touch is off and not doing certain things, and then not being in the game, bro. Yeah. And the not being in the game thing wasn't a Salah trait, but I noticed it towards the end of last season. Everyone's, the league's already won. Okay, I noticed it in the big games, and then when we was in the cup final against Newcastle, he did the same thing. And even Slot brought up in the press conference. He didn't say it in the way I'm saying it, but he brought up. And then I saw it against PSG. He didn't do anything. He was just on the right hand side. After he cooked like Nuno Mendes in the first minute of the game. Mm-hmm. He burnt him once, and I swear to you, after that moment, he stayed in that same position. And now I'm just noticing he just keeps doing it, which is what he did when Nunes came in for the first game. Remember Nunes came in?
Yeah.
He went onto the touchline, and then straight away everyone was like, yeah, but Salah's not getting into the game. The reason why we changed back is because Nunes couldn't finish, bro. It's like, okay, let's not sacrifice Salah because he's going to get us the goals. Nunes ain't. We'll change back. Now he's got another striker in the same position where Nunes was, and it's like same thing's happening, bro. But this time we're not budging. We're trying to move forward, bro. And we need a winger to do a winger's job or do Salah stuff. You've only got 2 options, bro. There's no more. Do winger stuff, do Salah stuff, or get off the pitch, bro.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agree.
I agree as well. I've given him a 1. I think you've gone 0, and G, you went 3. I would have said 0 as well, but we'll just go in the middle and go 1. Didn't want to even add the 0.5. I didn't even want to add the 0.5. Just 1.
This is why Liverpool needed to have had their succession plan from early, bro.
Yeah, we said it, man. And that's what I said. Like, I listen, I know football doesn't work like that. So when I say I'll get Elise, it's not really going to happen like that. I hear it. But you're right. There needs to be a plan while Salah's playing where he can be subbed off for a right winger who can cause him problems. Because it does 2 things. It either puts a bit of fire in his belly and he's like, no, we're not doing this on Salah. Or the geezer's just better than him. Salah fades out. And then when we get to like next season when there's a year left of his contract, just sell him early, bro. And this isn't the disrespectful Salah thing, by the way. The jokes are not there, bro. The man's a legend. I'm not. But you might as well, innit? If you want to get some, if you like want to do the business and get some money and he's not doing anything anyway, Salah with a year left isn't the same as a regular person with a year left. He can still make money. So I'm just saying, man. I would prefer if Salah just played great for the next 2 seasons and left on a high and done all of that stuff, to be honest. That's what I know I make jokes on that, but I want him to be good. But it's a bit annoying.
I did think anyway that this season would be like all the jokes aside, like I thought that this would be the year that he's not gonna produce the numbers that we think he's gonna produce anyway, just because time just moved. Like time, you can never defeat it, as we know. You know what I mean? Like it's the one thing that defeats every human being in the world. And unfortunately for him, I think I saw someone say in the chat just now, you can't isolate a 34-year-old winger. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, like what winger do you know who's 34 and has to be is isolated on the wing so that man can try and take? Bro,
it did happen. I did this season and a half ago. I did when I was doing a video and I said that I was talking about the other players on the level of Salah, or Salah's better than them, but the highest levels of players, and all the ones that are on, they all adapted and moved, bro. They had to. They all have done it, bro. That's why Ronaldo went up front, bro. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm still fast in that, but you have to adapt. I don't have these certain traits anymore. What am I good at? Well, what Salah can still do is he can still finish, and he still has an eye for a pass, bro. Okay, so you have to try and figure out what you need to do in the game, and that way you can affect it. But you almost don't want him thinking that the job's done. When I was watching his interview, I like how calm he sounded. He's mentally great, Salah, but it was like, yeah, it's not. I don't know. I could just kind of tell from the way he was talking that last season, he felt like he'd done his job, like it's done.
Yeah.
The way he spoke about it, he said, "Oh, it's even a better season because we got what I want for the team, and I got the individual stuff." There's nothing for him. It's like whatever Salah got this season, even if we did great and we won the league again and he did great, won't change what people think about Salah. It's already cemented now. So I think he knows that as well now, and he knows with the Ballon d'Or stuff, like I'm not going to get it. So whatever, innit? I just want him to, you know what I mean?
No, it's fact.
Why is Declan Rice got tongue out of his mouth, bro? Mad, why, bro? Man just dropped past him and he just said, yeah.
That looks dark, man. Man like fried rice and that. It looks like... Why man sent it the opposite way, bro?
It's so funny how a picture can just be like the maddest. Like, man caught you at the right moment. I don't even know when this happened, but man caught him.
Bert did twist him. I remember this moment in the game. Because Zenz was talking about it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Bert was doing his, bro. He was killing them yesterday. But it's just in the moments, you just want that end product. Even the touch when McAllister zipped it into him. And he touched it with his right foot, sent the defender, Gabriel, and then hit it with his left foot.
Yeah, I was hoping that volley went in, man.
Bro.
You know, Rice, bro, he's so, like, the traits that he's good at, you can catch him like this because he's so, like, the engine is on everything, and it, like, Rice wants to affect every part of the game, so naturally, you catch him at the wrong point, you will twist him and that, but I actually thought he was all right yesterday, to be honest. But
do you know it's mad, yeah? No, I don't really rate him like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think, I wish he was at us, you know.
Obviously.
No, I don't, bro. No, I was just watching
He's a
yesterday.
good,
Guys.
like I don't know why man like Declan Rice is a very,
No,
very good player.
he never doubted, but I think maybe.
Nah,
Obviously
you
we
doubt
were-
it because the way you
I know
talk
what I
about
know
it,
what
like
Enz did that, bro. I know what Enz did that because at the time it's when people overgas a player, Enz goes the opposite way, which I hear it. It's the same thing with Wharton, bro. Once Mandem and it might not be you, but when Mandem starts speaking about Declan Rice and Wharton, like them Modric and them man, then obviously man are going the other way. Like, and to be fair to he's not Enz wasn't doing this because he was at Arsenal, because I remember us what we done the West Ham final in it.
Yeah, the West Ham final.
And these the PR bro was dark, bro. Bowen was controlling the game.
Bowen.
I remember locked up Rice all game, and then these men went to Rice after the game, like, you've had a great game.
I was like, did we watch the same game? Because I remember locked up the entire midfield.
The whole midfield, bro.
And Bowen was doing it.
Rice is a really good player, though. He's a really good player. I know that, bro. But I'm just saying, man, like, that's natural. I know what En's like, but if I hear it, because I'm like that as well. David Christian said, like, Wharton's that guy. Yeah, but I said, you hear the player I said, man, I had to like the Modric. So when I want to say Modric's name, don't tell me Wharton's that guy.
I watched Wharton yesterday as well, bro. This brother lost the ball so much time yesterday and then mash up his whole groin. Overstretching for a ball. Now he's out for a bit.
Leave Wharton alone, man.
I ain't troubling him, but if man keep telling me he's bad, I'm gonna get mad, bro. I swear to God, like this, let him become good.
Yeah.
And against us, he was like, yeah, he's been looking after the ball. His passing possession was lower than everyone else's in the midfield, but he was looking after the ball while Curtis was on there with 97% passing, and he was like, he won't do nothing, Curtis is dead. Man, respect him. But big up to our player, man. But nah, Declan Rice, bro.
Man, like fried rice and that man like decline rice split.
Oh man, I don't mind having fried rice in the club, But obviously we'll never get him now. It's too.
Man, I don't think he's ever gonna leave Arsenal ever in life. He's one of them dons on it, bro.
Think he'll become like captain of Arsenal?
Yeah, he's a lifer, bro. I think, bro. I'm convinced that Arsenal, even though Odegaard's got the armband, I'm convinced that the players think that Rice is the captain. Every time I watch the game, I'm convinced he's the captain. I'm like, oh yeah, he's not. I'm watching him just tell him what to do. No way. He's got that about him still. But I'll tell you what Rice could do. What would be nice. You see how you play for Arsenal? You mind bringing that to England once or twice, split?
Bro,
For England, he hides, bro. I don't understand what
the stage is too big for him, Sam. That's why.
But I also think, like at England, obviously Arsenal, they got like some really, really good players, but it's not. I don't really feel like they got much ego. Like I don't really look at Arsenal's team and think, this guy thinks he's too big for his boots. Bro, you got Jude Bellingham. You got like the likes of the Fodens, the Harry Kane, even though Harry Kane's probably not really like that from how I can tell. But I feel like, England got 1-2 egos in that kind of dressing room, the Sackers. And I feel like there's enough players in there where you can't now go in there and try to play the big boy and, I'm doing this. That's calm. You can try. But when you've got guys there like the Man City boys, when they come down, brother, don't chat to me, bro. You know how many Premier Leagues I got in my back pocket?
It's true.
I don't talk to me about your team and that.
I'd love to have a conversation with Harry Kane, like an interview with Harry Kane. He fascinates me, bro. Because I don't know what he's going to do with the rest of his career. I don't know how long it's set by him, but I swear when I watch him, apart from England, because I actually think Harry Kane's quite terrible for England most of the time, playing in the false six and that blood dickhead. But when I watch him for Bayern Munich, bro, and brother, he's way better.
Than the best striker ever.
No, brother, he's way better than people think, and it ain't even just the striking. Have you seen how he passes the ball, bro? His playmaking is ridiculous, bro. Mm. I watched him drop back in the game. I think it was yesterday's game, and he picked up the cross he picked up for the header was clean, bro. No thinking. I said, nah, bro. This geezer can't just be getting goals and assists every game like this and affecting the game on the biggest level. Yeah, man. Harry Kane, serious, bro.
Harold Kane, man. Harold Kane. Premier League table. Liverpool going 37 games and scored in. So Liverpool ain't playing around, bro, in a row.
Yeah, goals are never the problem, bro. I mean, it was nearly the problem yesterday, but very rarely, very rarely the problem, man. Yeah, man. These things are cute. Don't care about them too much, but they are nice when you're at the top of the table and that. But yeah, man. Listen, I'm just glad that Liverpool did what we need to do. When the other teams drop points, bro, pick them up, bro. and that was good. I like.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, nah, they all drop points, man. Do you think after the international, I think Man City's got Man United. Do you think Man United will probably pick up points there as well?
I can't tell you, man. They're trash, but they're trash, bro. Like,
Bro, 1 week they will play Man City and win. I've seen them beat them last season.
Yep.
Was it 2-1? But then I've seen them just lose to fucking Grimsby's. I don't know.
And they should have lost that Burnley game, bro. They should have.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
bro.
they are so booty.
We need to beat Burnley though. I'm like, that's a big game to me. I know it don't sound like it, but I'm always
that's the big game. That's the next big game.
I'm always wary of them games when it comes after like a big victory, not in terms of scoreline, but the fact it was Arsenal. I've seen it too many times. I've seen us, we beat Man U 7-0, lost to Bournemouth 1-0, Billing week after. I've seen it too many times, bro. So that's an important and they're not trash, Burnley. They're actually not trash the way they play football. They just run out of steam a little bit, bro. And you know what I mean? So Everton, Burnley, Everton, and then Atletico. And then Everton and Atletico back to back are crazy games. You know what I mean? These are
crazy.
But yeah, in terms of unbeaten clubs, us, Chelsea, and none other than Palace.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? 3 games from that, we're here. Yeah, we're live.
In the Prem, bro. They're not playing
I heard
around.
you guys talking about Marc Guehi's goal and that. Come on, that's what we
cold.
No, that goal was dumb.
I don't like the fact that they've done this though. Unbeaten. No, we've got 100% record and no one else does. I don't care about the unbeaten. Blood.
No, the week before it was us, Spurs, and Arsenal in it, but then it changed, so they fixed it to this one. They will make another graphics. Don't worry, Savage. It'll just be us.
Man City lost 2 games already in the first 3.
Bro, mad.
Crazy,
and you know what's funny? The 2 games that they've lost are 2 games that, had they been dotted around another part of the season, I could have predicted a loss. Not saying that they would have like guaranteed.
Yeah, they lost both of them last season as well against the same team.
Yeah, like Tottenham, bro. That's just their bogey.
Yeah, you're right, because Tottenham Brighton's always the team that I think they're going to lose to, bro. That's
all the time. But then I guarantee, I don't know. You said their next game's United. Like, even United, I'm like, I can. If they lose that game, it wouldn't surprise me. Let's put it that.
Yeah,
like I won't be like, oh my god, they lost.
Yeah, or they could just smoke Man U 6-0.
Or they would just smoke them. Yeah,
yeah, man.
Yeah, table's looking nice, man. Table's looking nice. Top on our own. Finally a clean sheet as well.
That's beautiful. Big up Ali, bro. We're on the road, bro. We're on the road to the Golden Glove, bro. On the road, bro.
We're on the road, you know. It's only taken 3 games, but I hear it. It's crazy because for some reason I thought Arsenal was second, but I forgot that Chelsea actually won 2 and drawn 1.
Chelsea drew Palace on it.
Yeah. So Chelsea are a point above Arsenal as well, bro. Like that. Spurs 6 points, Everton's on 6 points, Sunderland on 6 points, Bournemouth.
What you want
6
what
points.
you want after 10 games is to still have that same lead. I think once you get to like that 10-game mark, if we can have whatever the points is, like whether we win 10
hopefully
out of 10.
Five. I hope it's 5 points clear by that point.
Yeah, bro. But this is what I'm saying. You know, like you just need to build up a little piece of a lead, and then I feel like you'll be kind of calmer in terms of you can then have your. Last season, Liverpool had like a bad period in terms of like their performances and what they were doing, but it didn't matter because you're like, bro, we're so far ahead. Like now we can actually have a hiccup, and it's not really going to mean much because no one's catching us. That's what I want for Liverpool is get that thing, and then maybe it'll give us enough time to start playing well, and then we can see out the rest of the season.
Everything got that feel good factor, haven't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Grealish doing Grealish stuff, bro.
Come on, that's black. That's not Jack. That's Black Grealish, bro. Told you about him already, bro.
Let's look at Arne Slot, man. Arne Slot's transfer plans, lads. Man's got the players he's got in so far. We might have to add 1 or 2 more to this list by the end of the night.
Yeah, by the end of this, it's gonna be a bit mad still. Like, I don't know because Leone's not in this picture, isn't it?
Leone ain't even in this picture either.
He's mad, bro. We're gonna end up with about 10 signings, bro. 9 signings, some madness. I swear, bro.
Aren't we there already? Technically speaking.
Oh,
I thought
no.
we were there already.
But these players.
So you add Leone, add Marc Guehi, add Pesci. Who else have we signed? That's 3 more.
That's
I know Mohamed Akili was signed last season, but he came in this season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So really, you could say it's
But-
about 10 players that you probably bought.
Yeah. Mad still.
Oh, and that what's that YG's name, man? What's that little striker's name, man, that we signed?
Oh, Will.
Will.
Yeah, I'm not saying first team. I'm just saying in terms of player signings, we're doing a lot. We're doing a lot still.
Hey, man signed the next Harry Kane, man. Don't worry, he's just in the chamber right now. He's just.
If we can make one more signing, maybe sign a tactician, then we could.
Stop. We're not gonna keep doing this.
Sorry, bro.
We're not gonna keep.
Sorry.
Sam is right, but that is funny.
We're not gonna keep doing this.
No, I'm sorry.
International break now, guys. Yeah, we should.
If anything, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse.
No, they're gonna go back to the border. We're gonna be good, man. The gaffer said yesterday, listen, you can't say we were open, can you? That's what the gaffer said. I respect the gaffer, man.
But he also said, to be fair, play that game 10 times, we draw 8 of those. Win 1, they win 1. So
I didn't ask for the other quotes. I was just giving you the ones that.
No, but I was just giving full context to everybody so that they understood.
No, we don't need full context. We just need the ones I gave.
Thanks, guys.
Sometimes when when you're the host, you just give context that you want to give. You not the whole quote. Like if I wanted the whole quote, I'd read it. But I didn't want to read all of that out.
Sorry.
But man, look, we'll leave it there. Should be back later down as well. I'll probably stream an hour before deadline day just to see what other deals, and we'll just look at all the deals that's kind of going on across the Premier League, across the world, because there's plenty just flying through at the moment. We could probably look at go through some of the ones that's gone through and give our point of views on it. So I haven't scheduled it up yet, guys. So I should schedule it up in the next half hour or so.
And can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
Hey, what content creators do you think should be released from their channels, blood? Since it's the transfer window.
Man, that's a good question, man. I'd have to think on that one.
We'll drop our transfer list.
Content creators should be released, blood, not transferred. Released, bruv.
Can we do a transfer one as well, Sab? What content creator you think should be on what channels? Can we do that as well, though, or no?
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
Politician ends back in the building, bro. Man like Enzo Starmer and that, blood. Brother,
No, but we could actually do that. Still, that'd be funny. That'd actually be funny.
Yeah, man.
Create like a team.
All right, Sam. No, we'll go with Sam's plan. Sam don't like what I just said, so.
No, it's fine, bro. It's fine, bro. You get me? I'm trying to be a better person, man. So you probably saved me, still. I'm about to cook someone, but hey,
that makes it kind of worse.
I know you too well, bro. I know where you was going. Sometimes, with something, you can't get back from the edge.
Yeah, man. You know what it is, bro? The space is filled up with foolishness, man. It's filled up with foolishness, man.
Nah, sometimes you have to pull some back from the edge, bro. Sometimes, I see you, I'm like, nah, we got Sam, can't go there, bro. It's all right. It's dangerous, Sam. We can't do that.
You know what? Listen, man. Once this window closes, I'm gonna be a better person, man. I've been trying. Come on, at least give me. I've been better.
No, you have been. You have been.
Better, you get me? I haven't mentioned any Auschwitz or anything like that. So I've started that. But I'm just saying, innit? You know what? Nah. Because you know what? No one invites me anywhere, bruv. So you get me? Because I'm starting to look like that guy, bruv. You know that geezer who causes trouble turns up at a party and everyone's having a good time. Like, yo, my man's here.
No.
Now the energy just kind of drops.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be that guy, man. So let me be a better person, man. You get me?
You saying, Sam, I can't go to the parties, right?
Yeah, man, don't want me there and that. They told me the wrong location. It's like, the party's in Stratford. Say no more. Turn up to Shakespeare Country. Like, nah. Stratford and Glasgow, bro. Not
Sam. I just pictured
London, bro.
I pictured you don't drink, but man just man carrying a bottle and turn up in the car park and he said, "Yeah, man, are you sure this is the right location?"
Yeah, you know what it is, bro. I kind of want it. Like, I don't actually care because I don't watch anyone stream. Like, I wish I was on here and that, bro. Sometimes I'm like, probably have a laugh with this person, but I'm also like, nah, like. I might not be able to. I think it's true. I might not be able to go anywhere without engine, bro. Because he'll just stop me before I say something dumb, bro. Like I can't.
No, it's not dumb. It's the fact that I know you're triggering comments from that would trigger someone because they don't know how. Do you know what it is? Many people can't regulate their emotions, bro. And what you say will trigger them, and they don't know how to respond in a adult manner, bro. They have to go to the extreme because the first thing that comes to their mind, why is he having a go at me? Instead of going, No, I'm just and that's why I said when you're in a chamber where it's an echo chamber and people, and that's why I love our group, bro, because we don't let nothing slide. Not one thing, bro. Even when they go to let it slide, they still don't let it slide. They go, I'm not gonna say that. But you did really. Technically, you did say something. Now I can't say it.
I have a problem with like things have to be logical in it. I have a problem with it, and I don't like lies, bro. So I don't like when people fill in the blanks because they don't know what to say. So they just yeah. Because remember when Pep Guardiola said, no, he didn't say. He didn't say, bro. I'm not go and show me the video, bro. That's what I need. I need that to like get through stuff. No, because remember, I've been saying that was getting Isak since 2021, bro. Did you? Where's the video? Nah, I'll find the video. Find it now. Stop lying to me.
There's never a video. That's the problem. There's
never a video, bro.
But that's the reason, bro. That's the reason. It's not that they don't want you at the party. Right. It's just
anyway. Listen, big up to all of the content creators out there. You know what I mean? Doing their hard graft every day, and you know what I mean, making thumbnails and such, and doing the scared face. You know what I mean? Love for all of you, that man.
Sure.
I think us content creators should form a united bond, bro. You know what I mean? Let's not be against each other. Let's work together in prosperity to make YouTube a better place of honesty and grace and entertainment for the lovely people in the chat. Not pussy holes, lovely people. So, who am I kidding, man? One of these muggles, bro.
But I've heard you say 2 words today I've not heard in years, bro.
Yeah, it's hurting my head saying them as well, bro. One of these muggles, bro. You're my kidding, bro. I'm slithering, bro. Man, snake blood. I can give a shit. About dark arts, bro. Old type Voldemort and them, man. Blood. Off with their heads and ends. Off with the content creators' heads, blood. Okay, bro. I hope they all peril, blood. I hope they fall at the feet of savage, blood. I don't care.
All right, you're not getting invited. Don't fight.
I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. Don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me, bro.
All right, do you know what? The next party we get invited to, so we'll go in it.
There's a couple of people. Oh, tight. I like Dean.
Yeah, Dean. Yeah, D and Dean are cool.
Yeah, Dean's cool. I like Hoppish. They're cool and that.
But you've never been invited, Sam.
Nah, but to be fair, they're smart not to invite me, bro. Mess up their whole wage package, bro. The whole wage, bro.
Let's say fuck out the base for everybody.
Yeah, so not to invite me, bro. Yeah, I like them still. Built copies. I mean, your choice of friends, I can't say anything about that copies. You know what I mean? You got bad choice of friends over there, blood. But we got you, man, and that.
Hey, did you man see that? I just it's popping up. Someone just sent me the thing. Did you man see Suarez, bro?
Yeah.
What about Suarez?
Brother, this brother spat at someone during the game, bro.
Hey, that's your goat, man. That's your 2 goats, blood.
All right, let me end the stream for.
That's your goat, bro. Barca boys, hey, Barca boys, talk to me about my man. Barca boys, talk to me about because Bellingham ain't never spat on anyone, bro. He ain't never spat on anyone, bro.
How old is Suarez? Like 38?
That's your uncle, bro. Suarez is uncle to you, man, still.
Bro, you know what I think? Bro, sometimes can you not just grow up? Like, is there not a way that you can just stop this? Like,
I'm doing the Twitter talk. You know the Twitter talk and that where man are like, what's your goat doing?
Yeah, see? Bro,
he spat at the linesman.
Brother.
I don't know who it is, the brother who he spat. You can see it, though. Like, you can just see.
At some point, bro, if a man shows you who he is, you have to believe him. When he was racist, you should have believed him. When he was biting people in the head and the shoulders, you should have believed him. Now spitting on man, this is a despicable human being, blood. This is
he's crazy, bro. I think he like.
It's when he did I think for me, what kind of compelled everything was like when he did the bite on Chiellini in the World Cup. When he did it, I was like, obviously at the time, remember, he wanted to leave, innit? So he wanted to go to Barca anyway. And there was all of that kind of stuff. And I thought, is he doing this to get a move? I was like, who bites someone to get a move? Like,
I just realized he done it. He didn't bite twice. He bit 3 times, innit?
Yeah.
He bit man in the head at Ajax. He bit man in the Chelsea game. Ivanovic, innit?
And then he bit man in the World Cup.
You know why the Ivanovic one was funny? Because he bit him and then pretended that Ivanovic done something.
He's like,
like, you bit like cameras, bro.
No, VAR would have been. He would have held some mad bans, in this day and age with VAR.
But he should be. That's the thing. In today's day and age, bro, Suarez would have been, definitely banned. Like for time as well. For time.
Nah, Suarez, man.
Them t-shirts were 2 for £12, bro. You get me? You get a discount code if you're black as well, blood.
You know, that's like one of the dumbest things that Liverpool club ever done. But it is.
Yeah, they learn from it. You know when it is, you're just like, in solidarity. You listen to your brethren. He said, I didn't say that, man. They're lying.
And what happened? You remember when on the clock when Leeds were in the Prem last time?
Right.
What was that game where Leeds put up all the posters in our changing room? What was it for again? Do you remember?
Was it for? No, it weren't for racism.
I feel like it was for racism, but I don't remember now. You like remember in the chat?
No, was it for Suarez? Was it for Suarez?
That's what I'm thinking. But Suarez was ages ago. Like there was a reason. Like we had that match against Leeds. This was only like 2-3 years ago, and then there was this protesting, and they had put like banners up everywhere. I can't remember what it was for though.
I can't remember, but that must have done. We must have done a madness to get.
Yeah, because I remember they saying like they're discussing in Liverpool. I don't know if it might have been something to do with the club, but I don't know.
Was it not a fan thing? I honestly, I don't even know.
Maybe it was a fan. Maybe it was a fan.
And then we had the other fan the other day doing the dumbness, bro, as well. Waste, man, trying to make our club look bad. We've come back from the depth of the gutters, brother, and the depths of the abyss. And now one singular person trying to, Liverpool fans. No, fan. Singular. Not fans, fan. That you guys couldn't doing what he did.
Yeah.
Now all of us are tarnished. Nah, see, them man, they knew they were ripped. Allow it, man. Allow it.
Oh, it was the thingy. It was Super League.
Or was it the Super League?
Oh, yeah. I think it's Super League. Yeah, that's what it is.
And them said it was our fault, man. I know, to be fair, our owners were spearheading it with like Real Madrid and Juve and them, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen what the Champions League looks like now, but that is the Super League. So.
That is the Super League. They just changed it and masked it as.
What do man think the Club World Cup is? The new one, the new version? Super League, bro.
Super League. Get all the best teams around the world and throw them.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Remember, it's like the only reason why like UEFA and all these people are so mad is because they weren't the one who were going to be in control of it. Like if they were in control of what their Super League was going to be about, and the man came to them and said, "Yo, no, okay, this is what we want to do. This is how we're going to do it. But you guys are going to be the officiating body." But they would have said yes straight away.
Of course,
like, that would be the next competition.
100%. The guys that spearheaded it is getting backhanded money, bro.
100.
I'm sure they would have.
And also, like they had a point. I'm not saying they should have. I'm not saying they should have done it, but they had a point. Like when they made the valid points, like listen, why should Liverpool versus Man U? Why should our TV money be the same as Burnley versus Ipswich, bro?
You know, of course.
You're not generating the same. We don't do that for women's sport. Where that's like saying, the women should get paid the same as the men when you're not generating the same amount of money. That's what they're saying is like, we know that the TV rights, you can't pay us the same as them, man. That don't make any sense. And in the other, obviously in the Liga and that's what they used to do, Barcelona, Madrid, and it's like they just pay them the right money because clearly everyone's watching the Liga for used to more than anyone. Yeah. So it might not sound fair, but no one told you to be a small club, did they? And for the fans, I ain't tied to support them dead teams, blood.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I didn't force you.
You had a choice.
We all had a choice, bro.
Yeah, no one said.
The man that tried the man with the small clubs was trying to call me a plastic fan and that. Okay,
cool.
Fine.
Sorry, cool.
Sorry, because my mum decided to give birth to me somewhere else, blood. But all right, I'm sorry.
Do you know what? I got a comment the other day. In there, he said, man, why don't you man go and support? Why you man not go and support a London club?" I was like, "Rah, bro. There's no need for that comment."
These are the same man that like are English and that, and when wear Spain tops, blood. Get over it. Man.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
they want to move to Spain when they're older.
Yeah, bro, they want to move to Benidorm and that, bro. Nah, don't move there.
Now, without the global fans, man, Liverpool would be a small team, bro. Let's be honest.
That would be Everton.
It's not. You know what? Yeah, you would actually.
It would be Everton.
It would be Everton.
But the maddest thing is every club also like would be like that. That's the problem, and hence why some clubs are bigger than other clubs.
Gee, my friend is a diehard Blues fan and that, and he's the one who like when he doesn't win an argument with me, that's when he starts bringing up, "Well, why don't you support local club and all that?" Now that Blues are on the way back up, and Tom Brady and that's involved, man's posting about the global fans and we make the most noise. And brother, have you not seen PSR, bro? You're not getting back without no global fans, bro. You got all the Patriot fans, Tom Brady fans are supporting Blues now. Get over it, man. Trying to have the moral high ground, end up like Berry Blood with no clubs and the electrics come. Remember when Portsmouth lights were off and that, bro? End up like that if you want, bro.
That's so mad.
See at home with your pride and that. See how that gets you for a Super Sunday, blood.
Literally.
Nah, I love my Liverpool, man. There's no other team in the world like us, bro.
None, bro.
None. We are the best. All right. We got the man them.
All right, man.
Be back around, they say 6 o'clock. I want to
6
say,
o'clock,
yeah.
innit?
6 o'clock. Little hour stream. See how the market is going. Hopefully, some, some Guehi news as well to get overboard. Looks like it'll be done. Now they've signed players now. So, but obviously the media team is working their ass off trying to get, Isak stuff done. But as I said, man, if this is some meaty intro to Isak's life.
I'm not trying to give man more work to do now. I don't want to be like Massa and that, but when you two gonna do like some tactics in it? Huh?
I said we're gonna do it. I said obviously because today's the transfer deadline day. I'm not doing it today.
To be fair to G, he did say that. He said we might as well leave today because he wanted to do the stream today. But
yeah, I would have done it this time that he would have done this stream. But I said I didn't look at that. If I'd have done the stream, no one would have cared because you would have been like, "Oh my god, we just signed this act." So I wasn't trying
no
to
one
waste
would have cared. There'd be like 2 men in the chat going, "Oh yeah, I love the tactics in that."
No. Everyone will be in the chat. That's the thing. They will be in the chat. But I know you lot in the chat. You'll be spamming all the transfer news.
Hey, so when are you man going to talk about Isak? Tired of your tactics. That's all.
Okay. No, put it back in the image, man. Let me see what he would look like if he moved to the left and
that's
all right, can you like in the chat do me a favor then? When this stream's done, in the comment section, put like questions for the tactics in it of what's been going on.
So just to let you know, I've got it scheduled anyway for tomorrow, but I'm going to push it back because my son's starting school tomorrow. I thought it was Wednesday, so we're going to do it tomorrow evening if you man are free. If all the guys are free, I want all of them to come on the stream and then we can talk about the game. But it's already scheduled anyway, so you guys can hit the like button regardless.
So what do you want, Sav? Just the tactics from the chat, what they want to know.
Yeah, I mean the real question is the one of those why slot shit, but I want to be a bit more detailed than that. So
I don't know if I'll be on that side.
No, I'm saying that they might have questions about particular tactics in the game. So like not just the overhaul. It might be like why does Grav do this? Why does McAllister not do it? And then you could break it down. Man.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, you know what? That's actually a very good shot. Yeah. You guys do that, and then we'll chop it up.
All right. So hopefully we'll see some questions after the stream then, and we'll tailor it towards that. But man, big up, man. Just go and chill. Peace.
Peace.